Oh, there we go. Sorry. Turned down the wrong thing like a dummy.
Oh Lord, I hope they show forgive me, boy. We be, I'm straight. I'm straight on CP time, boy.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, buddy. You know what? Let everybody get good, warmed up, get old comfortable.
They don't mind waiting. We got good folks on our team.
Yeah, buddy. There go craftable.
Craftable thing.
Hey, I'm sorry. Let me see. Hey, Miss Patrice.
We're gonna have to figure out how to set it up where you got like how Mike and them do with two people handling the chat and help you out.
Yeah, girl. You know what? I've
That
been
would be cool.
lying for about 6 months. You know what I mean? I've been lying for about 3 weeks. So I'm gonna go get this and I'm gonna go get that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Marylin, how
Hey,
you doing?
I'm good. Can you hear me okay? Okay. All right. Baby Spooty, I've been watching you all day.
Oh Lord, how? I've been
Um,
sleeping.
I ordered 72,000 hot fix rhinestones from Be
Okay.
Createful. And
Okay.
so I'm ready to go.
Yes, yes, it's a lot of fun. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna start blinging all the shirts. You're gonna have so many bling
Oh
shirts.
yeah.
You'll be like, oh my god, what shirt am I going to wear today?
Uh-huh. That is pretty.
I love rhinestones. They're a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it. And
Ah!
Pale
Ah!
Swan!
Yeah! Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up,
Oh, wait a
hold
minute, wait,
up.
wait, wait.
Barely. Did you bring your PPE?
I know, right? You need
Did
to
you
say
bring?
oh
Oh
no!
no!
Oh man! No! I'll just do this.
Man, big boy, I'm telling you, last night I worked all night long, right? I
Uh-huh.
I, I worked until 11 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
And you and Sam Day kept me going through those witching hours where it's like 3 in the morning to like 6 in the morning. I turned that show on and just let it play. Man, I rolled all over again when you was like, "Oh, we gotta," and you went and put them shades on. He turned around with them shades on. I was in here cracking up. That thing had me
Oh.
rolling. I say, now that's a guess, right? I never saw
I
that coming. That was what was up.
did you get the jackets done?
I got most of them
Good.
done. Yes, there were
Good.
two that still needed some. Well, two that needed more work than the others, but that thing was tough.
Yeah.
That was a tough turnaround right there.
One
So
thing I know about the baby's booty, when it's time to get the work done, you be a G. You like zone in. I remember that once. What was that you was doing? I think you was doing hoodies.
mm-hmm,
I was
probably.
like, man, girl, you were like still going. I was like, ooh. Me, I'd have had to went somewhere and took me a nap. You know what I mean? I'd have took me a nap.
You can't nap when your money on the line and these folks is like, we want our stuff. And I try not to procrastinate or anything, but sometimes I know how my health is. So some days I can't get out the bed. So it's like I have to get it in where I can fit it in.
Mm.
But this particular order, I knew it was pretty important and I was in so much pain, y'all. Ooh, I was in so
Mm-hmm.
much pain. But I had to, and when I went to drop them off, she was like, "You are tired, aren't you?" I'm like, girl, all cuss night. What is you saying? But yeah, we it turned out great. She said everybody loved their jackets, even though a couple of them I was like, I know these people gonna have me redo something on them, but they turned out okay. I still
Good.
have a couple more left that I want to do, so I'll probably film some of that tomorrow when I go live. I think.
Good.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Gotta pay rent.
Oh, we got. Oh, they already. Is they already? Oh, they're going to. Oh, Tampa. Hey, Tampa, how you doing? Y'all know, we out here.
Dang it.
You know, the first thing we gotta do, we want to make sure we read
Oh
that
shoot!
bell,
I
right?
ain't got my ink.
Get that
I got
bell
shades and no ink.
Oh!
What
Y'all
did I
know
do
what?
with my ink?
Hold on, y'all. We gonna have to get this
We
together.
gotta get it together. We gotta get this
We
together.
gonna have to get this together, y'all. Hold on, man.
Dang it!
Come on, y'all. Come on.
There
we go. There we go, Marylin. There we go. We're gonna wait on the baby's booty.
I don't have any glasses, but I have something to do, and I have my belt.
Hey.
What?
We appreciate you, Marylin. We appreciate you.
Oh, I know what an ink is. I actually put my stuff up for a change. That's why I couldn't.
You know us crafters.
I lose stuff all the time. All right, there we go. Now I get
all right, let's get ready. Get that wrist ready. There we go. Oh man, I love it. Oh, that is time. Hold on. And she's a lady, y'all. So we gotta ring it like a lady.
This is hilarious.
Thank you, Tampa. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Tampa.
Man, I guess before we get too started, let's give a shout out to a few people in the room. Hey, Craftable, thank you so much. I'm so blessed to have such great moderators. We have two of my moderators here. Can we please put the link in the description? Before we even get to the people, I'm sorry. Can y'all please introduce yourself and let the people know? Everybody knows, but let the people know who the wonderful people we have on this Saturday night.
Go ahead, Miss OG Bling Queen.
OG Bling Queen,
baby. All right, so I am making with Marylin, and I'm just a small YouTuber. I don't sell a lot of things. I just like hanging out with y'all.
We appreciate it too.
Thank you, making with Marylin.
We love Miss Marylin. Now, Miss Marylin also does all kind of really cool crafts. She has a lot of really nice tutorials on YouTube. Please go follow and watch her tutorials. She's very thorough, has great camera angles so that you can see everything. All right, so please check her out.
Thank you.
Now, me on the other hand, I'm nobody really.
Right.
Piddle around, don't really do too much. Throw some embroidery, throw some rhinestones here and there, and just make a mess out of everything. Oh man, the Baby's Booty is a crafting channel where we'll craft some of anything, but garment decor is our favorite thing. So whether that comes from blinging shirts, embroidering hoodies, or jackets recently, to DTF now, even though Betty is down for the count, and vinyl, we love doing all kinds of crafts. And somebody tried to get me on the screen printing bandwagon yesterday. Man, too much work. That's not gonna happen. But it's happening. Come hang out with us. We'd appreciate it.
Oh, thank y'all. And the big boy has to thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all coming, rocking with us on Saturday. Just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? One thing I love, I want for all us to get to know each other and kick it and hang out and have a good time. Cause like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to get to that ISS show in Long Beach. I wish I could have made the one that was in your backyard, Baby's Booty, but we still trying to get together. But I think, I want to try to do that ISS, and I think Stan got something going on there too, maybe like afterwards. So
well, put it on your calendar for September the 15th, 14th and 15th, the Garment Pro Expo, I think is what it's called. No, Graphics Pro Expo will be back in Charlotte. That's what was here in December, but this year coming, it'll be in September. So
Okay.
definitely put that on your schedule because there is a special class that is going to be there that's called the Start Here Academy. And they are inviting business owners or potential business owners to come and learn for free classes. You get kind of like red carpet in a way rolled out for you because you get, your business assistants. They'll have folks there to teach you everything you need to know about starting a business. And they'll also have some guest speakers because Stan Banks was at the one last year. He was at one before, and they also will have an event where businesses can meet with the vendors that are going to be there exclusive. You get exclusive shopping rights as a business. So definitely come check that out. And it's September the 16th through the 17th in Charlotte.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll be in attendance. I want to go to all of them.
They're fun.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
They are
sound
fun.
like they're a bunch of fun.
They are. They are. You wind up broke in a lot of instances. But they're fun, because you get to see all the cool new stuff. They don't bring, so if it's the latest and the greatest, they'll have it there. And they'll have supplies to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, maybe we can have a Big Boys Inks vendor spot there and be selling Big Boy inks at the expo for those that are getting into DTF. You know what I'm saying? So people like that, suppliers and stuff are there. And you can't just take a carry bag. You kind of have to have a rolly bag because you'll be like walking like this by the But it's a lot of fun. You see a lot of people. Well, before COVID, you would see a lot of people.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be back to normal next year.
I pray. It's like you can only pray. You can only pray.
Yeah.
That COVID, man, I don't know. I don't think it's going. It don't look like it's trying to go nowhere no time soon.
Right.
I sure hate it too.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I love to travel.
Yeah, I'm okay with travel. I'm okay staying home as well. I'm a homebody. You're a trucker though, so that makes sense.
Too.
Oh, you are too? Oh yeah, because you said your husband likes to travel.
Yeah, we like to go do things, but I love being at home. Love being at home.
Yeah.
So y'all do like some interesting y'all have some interesting outings, Miss Marylin.
Some interesting what?
Outings.
Oh, outings.
Yeah.
So I was telling you earlier, my husband had surgery. He fell down in Colorado on a mountain, and he tore his rotator cuff. He tore his bicep, and then just coincidentally, there was a bone spur, and he had all this fixed yesterday in surgery, and they ground down the bone spur as well. So he's right now he only has the use of one arm, so I may have to run and help him put the foot thing of the recliner down. He can't even do that. He's just on the right side, and it's his right shoulder. So I may be in and out, but I'll be here mostly.
Is he still interested in doing stuff? Like, was that a deal breaker, or he's like, man, I'm ready for the next break?
Oh, we're still ready. He's had 3 rotator cuff surgeries. He's had 2 knee surgeries. He's had 2 lung surgeries. So he'll be good. Give him 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. He's
so
he's already planning, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's trying to talk me into this tent that goes on top of your Jeep. Mm-hmm. I'm not having that. I don't care if I'm staying at Motel 6. I'm going to have running water.
Oh, my God. Talk about running water. Oh, my God.
Oh, sorry. So what happened at your house?
Well, like we're in the country, so, we have a septic tank. And it was full. And usually, when you have a septic tank, they come out and they let you know, hey, they supposed to, but we didn't know nothing, and it's just like, okay, there's water everywhere, so it really ain't that bad. It's just, you got to clean up, You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Get all that, then you got to clean it up, and then there's no water till you can get somebody out there, and that's something
Right.
that's normally scheduled. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It ain't nothing
Mhm.
where they, yo, we can have Bill over there in 30 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Not gonna happen, is it?
Right.
Yeah. So and then it's the weekend too. So
Ooh, and the holiday is coming up, big boy.
Yeah.
Darn.
yeah. So it's like we don't know if we're gonna get a room or we're trying to get a room. We got I stay by a couple of truck stops because I'm an old trucker. So we just trying to figure out if we want to get a room. You know what I'm saying? But you can't use the water. You can't.
Yeah.
No drain. So
Yeah.
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 uh, you
Yeah.
know,
Hard to live at home when you don't have water.
you wake up in the middle of the night. You be like, oh. Then you gotta get in the car, go around.
Yep. Yep.
You
The
live in the
second life
country. You
is
can
not
just go
easy.
out back.
Yeah,
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
just go
Hey,
around that.
so old
Yeah.
school now, bro. Shoot.
You
Might
know
be
what?
harder on your wife and your daughter, but you and your sons, no problem.
Exactly. You know what? And that was the whole thing because us boys, we'll tough it out. You know what I'm saying? But you like to say we have ladies. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So
Well,
what have
hopefully
y'all?
that'll get rectified soon, big boy.
I'm sorry.
Say hopefully that'll get rectified soon.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Please, please, please. I think the main thing is just how soon can you have somebody come out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. But I think somebody. I'm almost sure because somebody's supposed to let you know, like, hey, it's it's getting pretty full out there, buddy. You might want to.
Right.
So how has life been treating you two ladies? How's things been going?
I've been working. I want Marylin to say something because hers got to be more exciting than what I've been doing.
Oh, all right. Life's been good. I work at a high school, and we were in school all last year, and we've been in school all this year. And we went mask optional, I think it was October 1st, and we've had no issues. It's been good.
That's
It's
good.
been real good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you tell your kids that you're on YouTube?
I've kept it pretty much low key.
Mhm.
And then I took several kids to see a community college last week, and they started talking to me about they saw me on YouTube. So, and I live in a small
Okay.
town, so it'll be known, but whatever. I
Okay.
told them, just like they say, I said, don't judge me. Just love me. Don't judge me.
That's
I
really
like
cool.
that. I like that.
That's really
Oh,
cool.
don't judge me. Just man, that's a good one. Now
What
that
grade
sounds
do
like
you teach? Or is it
So
just a subject?
I am a high school counselor.
Oh, cool.
At a small school, we have like 340 students, 9 through 12.
That
And I
is
love, love, love what I do.
very good. Yeah, it's nothing more rewarding than to be able to help a child or help
Yeah.
anybody really in general, but the young folks,
Yeah.
you know that you have such a big impact on them. And it's rewarding when you see them take that information and thrive with it. So,
Hmm. Yeah. And there's a big growth from ninth grade. They come in, I start talking with them in eighth grade. There's a huge growth from eighth grade through 12th grade.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're nurses and accountants, and they're working at HVAC, or they're whatever they're doing. They're
right.
anything. They're adults and they're responsible. Yeah. I like teenagers.
What is it like to see that change, though?
Hmm.
It's pretty impressive. I'm thinking of one young man in particular who was, I don't know, he just didn't have any direction. And he's been in my office probably 3 out of the last 5 school days, and we're planning what he's going to do. He's going to go to vocational school. He's going to get a trade. He's going to be able to live, support himself, and it's good, really good.
Man, that's amazing. Yeah, I was just thinking back on them times, boy. I don't think from 8th grade to 12th grade too much change. I was still bad. I was just, oh God, I was so bad.
Oh no.
I think it took to about 35 for me to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now see, JD on the other hand, I kind of figured he was the act up in school.
JD was the smart one. He was bad too, but he was. You can tell JD is very smart. He one of those. You know, I call JD like the Black MacGyver. You know what I'm saying? Because he just think outside the box, figure things out. I'd be like, hey man,
that's cool.
How old were you guys when you met JD?
Oh, probably about 32, 33, about 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about 10 years.
JD.
I've been trying to kick him to the curb, but he just won't let go. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my boy.
I don't know that that's how that goes, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
You know, JD. JD taught me how to drive trucks. You know, he was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, we gotta do something, man. Cause boy, this earth just ain't cutting it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And after that, you know, I can say after then it was on. You know what I'm saying? It was on. All you had to do was just teach me.
You know what? It's interesting because y'all were talking about trucking the other day, and I was like, there's a lot of embroidery machine companies that have to truck out their equipment. And I was like, it'd be really cool if y'all could truck out embroidery machines. Because like the one that delivered the red line, I picked up the 6 needle, but the red line, they couldn't come to the house where I lived before because it was a narrow street. Even, technically they could have come, but whatever. We had to drive to go get it. And I was like, it'd been really cool if there was somebody that could have brought it to the house for me, but exactly. So you may want to check in some of these embroidery machine companies. There's one in Irving. That's where the red line comes from, is Irving, Texas.
Yeah.
How far is that from you? Because I'm actually trying to head out towards Texas probably in spring.
That's in the metro. That's like just north of, that's like part of Dallas.
Irving?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's some convention.
You think?
I think there's a convention in Irving in March.
Is
I don't know, is it Graph Tech or something?
You see.
Graphics something. I don't know. It's something I want to go to.
Sure is. It's the Graphics Pro Expo.
Graphics. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the one that comes to Charlotte is going to be March 10th through the 12th.
Yeah.
You know the big boy being out. You know what? I found out about the one they had in Fort Worth like that Monday. It was like they had it that weekend, man. I was, oh my God. I was like, no.
I lied, big boy. I lied. It's not Irving. It's El Paso.
Oh.
That must be way on the other side, the way you said, oh.
Out west.
It goes to show how much I know about Texas. I've been in places. Okay. My bad.
I have been to El Paso. El Paso is nice. It's okay.
The furthest I've been in Texas is Houston.
Texas. It's so crazy how we just so different. You know, we ain't that far apart.
All across the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and in Texas, you've got beaches. You've got all kinds of things in Texas. West Texas is pretty flat, and I don't know. But
now, where are you, Marylin?
I'm in Kansas.
Kansas. Okay.
I'm on the pretty half. So we have the western half.
I didn't know there was a not pretty half.
There is a pretty half.
So you like Kansas City.
Half is really flat. It's all farming, and then I'm in the southeast part, and so we're in the Flint Hills, and it's, you know, there's trees and lakes, and it's pretty, but it's not as pretty as North Carolina.
No,
Oh.
North Carolina is green. Yeah, very
Yeah.
green.
So my daughter's in Durham.
Oh, she's not far at all.
Yeah. Yep. She
Okay.
moved to Durham last December.
Okay.
So
From Kansas?
no, she was working, and December's not right. She was working in Wisconsin. It hasn't been that long. I don't know what I'm
Wow.
thinking. She moved to Wisconsin last December, and she worked up there about 10 months, and she's been in Durham just about a month, 2 months, 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but she went to school in Durham for a while too. And so
Okay. Yeah, Durham.
we were,
That's the town of colleges out that way.
yeah, we were in North Carolina for a while in that area, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I wish I had known that you were here. I would have come to see you. You said the pretty half of Kansas. So if the other half is flat in the farmland, because I know there's like tornado areas out that way. So y'all don't get that where you are, right?
Yeah, we get tornadoes. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And really, the pretty half isn't half; it's about 10%. So
okay,
it's the pretty 10% of Kansas. But yeah, we get tornadoes. But you know, like people, I don't know. Do you get affected by like the hurricanes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we don't deal with any of that. We just have the tornadoes. So most people have basements or tornado shelters, and you just learn to go there.
Okay. Yeah, here we usually it's not necessarily like the hurricane itself that causes us the issue as it is the tornadoes that come off of it. So it's like the wind damage, the wind shear damage, the tornadoes, sometimes the flooding, depending upon where you are. But it's just it's interesting to me because I've always had this irrational theory that if you were near the mountains, you wouldn't have to deal with tornadoes because rarely do you hear of tornadoes in the mountainous area. So when you said foothills, that's what made me ask. You know, do you guys have to? How close are you to the mountains?
Yeah, no, we're a long way from the true mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some Arkansas mountains that are about 3 hours from here, but the true, you know, the Colorado Rocky Mountains, which is where we like to go in the summer, they're about 12 13 hours away.
That is so
I would love to see that one day.
Yeah. What? Oh,
come on out.
The Rocky Mountains?
Yeah, I've never, because everybody, people from out west pick at our mountains because they're like, them ain't mountains, you know what I'm saying? Whereas when I go, it's like majestic, you know what I'm saying? But to see true Colorado Rocky, I would love to see that.
Oh,
and then like it's different because it looks different when you have the ice on there and then the water's coming down.
Right. We don't usually have ice on there. Ours aren't that tall.
And then it's half dangerous because you like one way up and it's like one way down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sorry, Marilyn. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Marilyn. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking.
Do we do the bell, the ink, or the shades first? There we go.
I don't have any shades.
Y'all ready? Thank you,
that is hilarious.
And I think we got it in sync too. I think we got it in sync.
I think we
did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we did. That was what was up. I'm gonna have to give me some flip down shades for my glass. I don't be relying on.
So one thing that I really loved when we drove out to North Carolina were the Smoky Mountains.
Yes. Oh yeah. Tennessee / North the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah.
Is amazing. It is so beautiful. And I think it's because there was one time I went and you can drive the Blue Ridge Parkway. Like there's a whole parkway that takes you from North Carolina to Virginia to Tennessee. And when you are on the parkway, they have spots where you can pull off and, you know, see the different. Some places are more, I don't want to say commercial, that's the wrong word, but some places are more open. And in other places, you kind of have to walk down a little path a little bit to actually see, so there was one area we pulled off and went and looked, and when you walked through those trees and it opened up and you saw the mountains, it was like you just felt so small. All of us, it was like almost like a spiritual thing in a way, and it was just like, wow, this is amazing. So yeah, the mountains in North Carolina are absolutely gorgeous. So please come back. Let me know.
I'll be back this summer.
Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to it. Yay!
You know what? I really, I like North Carolina. All the thing I don't like about is what is that 64? The highway?
64 is in South Carolina, isn't it? I'd have to ask my husband. He's the highway master.
Yeah, that going up there. I used to leave Atlanta and go up that way. That's the only thing. That highway.
Atlanta to North Carolina is usually 85. I-85 comes up through that way. 77 goes down through South Carolina. The major highways, that is, through Charlotte is 85 and 77.
But it's beautiful though. Charlotte is beautiful though.
I love
it.
Charlotte.
Is very, very.
It's all I've ever known, lived is Charlotte and right outside Charlotte and Catlink. That's it. I've never lived anywhere else.
Oh wow.
So I'm a little biased.
You got Johnny Jimerson waiting for some.
Oh Lord.
Sure is it? I'm sorry. I must have said.
I'm gonna stay where I can see this time. I'm gonna join Marylin with no shades.
Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you, Miss Jefferson.
Oh, wait a minute, we early. That is awesome. I love it. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of that for my dad. He's all the way out. When I showed him Big Boy ringing that bell, he was like, "Your bell is all over the world, just about." I said, "Actually, it really is. It's been out of the country a couple of times, so I'm excited." I think people like to see you reacting to something they're doing, and I absolutely love it.
Oh,
last night I really thought the Big
hotmess.com. Huh? Patrice called it hotmess.com.
Yeah, did you see that? I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, Chance is close. The Blue Ridge Mountains, guys. Love the mountains. I'm a mountain girl. What's your favorite part? Is it, if you had to choose, I'm gonna ask the question, Big Boy. If you had to choose, would it be mountains or beach? Oh Lord, don't look. Me and my husband laughed about that question about cowboys or barbecue. I was like, man, that was a tough question for Big Boy. So mountains or beach? This is another one of them tough questions.
Yeah, because because my dreams. How can I say what my dream spot is? It's Vegas.
Really?
And they got desert, and they got but they ain't got the river. You know what I mean? They don't got the lake. Right. But if I had to, I couldn't do the mountains.
Really?
Can't do the mountain, no man.
I'm a mountain.
Like up in the mountain. Like hold on, how people live in the mountains?
Yes.
Well, no, I don't want to live there.
I do.
No. Have you? Okay, when I travel, there are people like literally like live on the mountain. Have you ever seen that before?
Like off the grid.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't want to live off the grid. I do not want to live off the grid.
It's not really, you know what? When I was traveling, it don't really be not really off the grid because you can like see the town, but they house will be like built on the mountain.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it. All day, every day.
I would be like,
for me, the dream would be off the grid, but in a location where if I wanted the grid, I could turn it on. You know what I'm saying? But then turn it right back off and just be free to myself.
Yeah, you need to be on the grid for your YouTube channel.
Exactly. Yeah. Crafting and watching YouTube. Yeah.
Right.
It.
Yeah.
But I like, you know what? With this, taking over now, I can make this kind of like trying to, it's part to almost like really pay all my bills. Man, I hope baby ain't watching, but I really want to go to Vegas because it's like I can do my job anywhere. You know what I'm saying? As long as I have some good internet and they can deliver it, they can deliver that ink to the house. You know what I mean?
Right. Marylin, which one would you live at?
Definitely the mountains. Yeah. This ain't no beach body anymore. I like
Right.
the sound. I love the sound of the ocean, but
I do
don't want to.
too. Yeah, you're
I
right.
don't want to be there day in and day out. Mountains for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. The heat and the sun.
Yeah.
I'm not a layout. I used to lay out in the sun. I'm not a sun girl anymore.
Yeah.
So I love the mountains, the trees,
No.
nature. I don't like the spiders, so my
Mm.
zen would be spider free. But aside from that, yeah, I have everything else. So everybody in the chat, let me know where you would want to stay. We got 25, 26 in here. Hit the like button and let me know whether you would do mountains or the beach. I would love to know what everybody thinks. And we got a donation, big boy. We got
Something's going on. I am not getting my notifications. Oh, it's 7:55 video.
You see what she said? You see what she said, big boy?
Huh?
Look what she said.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Now y'all know when y'all ring it, y'all gotta ring it because
Put the
she's
pinky
a
out.
lady.
Y'all put the pinky out.
This is Patrice style. It's like.
Oh
yeah,
so
Patrice
cute.
Bell.
She's so cute when she rings her bell.
Oh yeah, I like what she do, but I'm like, we gonna have to get her some white. We got to get her some white, so she.
Yeah, we got to get us some white ink.
Yeah, we got to get some white. I mean, it'd be cute because she like, cause it'd be so cute with Patrice. She like, I'm like, girl, you don't crank that thing up.
I love it though, cause it's just so cute. I love it. I love it. Everybody is different. I love it. I love it.
It is so cool. So cool. I love it. There she go.
Yeah, boy, so I appreciate the opportunity you give to let us meet different crafters, and get to know the different ones that we see in the chat on a regular basis. I appreciate that because, it's really cool to know different folks and their perspectives and the things that they like and stuff, so that when we actually do get the opportunity to meet them one day, it's like family. It's like, hey, it's that. I'm a big mush when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's just like we, what I'm saying, we meet family because as much time as we spend with each other watching our videos, and what I'm saying, you be like, I already know what he finna say right here. I already know what he finna do. You might well give, because I mean, it's just example like Sam. I put my shades. I wasn't even paying attention. I grabbed my. I was like,
right.
Are you sure?
Right. If I haven't been working so much in the last few days, I would have been to find him by now. But I've been busting my tail around here, so I haven't had an opportunity to go to Charlotte and just hang out, visit with my folks and stuff. So, but it's not far. It's like 15 minutes down the road, but still, it's like I don't have the time to like stop and just go to Charlotte. But I need to meet up with him. He's cool. Now I'm looking forward to that visit.
Yeah, I can't wait to get him scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me ask you a question, Miss Marylin. Have you had an opportunity to work with your shirt yet? I don't want to say too much.
To work with the what?
The shirt, the new project we was talking about. Uh-oh. I don't want to spill the beans. I don't want to spill the beans.
The shirt.
For your friend.
Which one?
I think it was. I don't want to.
You gonna make him tell it?
If I said I would spill the beans, I think it was like the Trojan shirt.
Oh, okay. I have not made the Trojan shirt yet. No, but I've been. Where's my stuff? Hold on.
Big boy out here spilling the beans.
See, because you never know who's watching. You know what I'm
you're
saying?
right. You're right.
Whoever is what could be watching. I don't want to be like, okay.
That's so cute.
I've been making rhinestone templates.
Yes, girl. Yes.
I think the ones I pressed are downstairs.
Now, did you use the circuit Or did you use what did Sam they call it the what did he call that machine? His cousin called it something. Which one do you have?
I use the circuit. Wait, let me get back at the screen. I use my Cricut. I used to have a Silhouette and I gave it to my sister.
Oh, okay.
And all I have on it was just your basic Silhouette design or whatever it was called. It's been a few years. And so I've been watching Best Uni and Patrice, and they're doing all their Silhouette software. So I got the business edition because I was using shortcuts a lot because probably 2, 3, 4 years ago, I was watching you in the Rhinestone world like crazy, just loving the bling.
Yeah.
But I didn't pull the trigger. And so I just in the last 2 weeks got Silhouette Business Edition after talking to Best Uni. And then I ordered my Be Createful Rhinestones. And so I'm going to jump in and I'm going to make a shirt for my friend. Her son plays for the Trojans, the basketball team. And so I'm going to make her a bling shirt with Trojans on it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, watching Excellent Dreams on your show kind of upped my game some. So now my favorite thing is the profile shirts, with the bling around or on the person. So I'm excited to delve into that a lot more. That's my next goal with the rhinestones, that is. But not shortcuts a lot. Silhouette is, from what I understand, a pretty good resource to tap into learning how to bling yourself, like make your own bling templates. I'm still not there yet. I don't have the patience for that yet, but they said it's good with Silhouette.
Yeah, it's definitely better than shortcuts a lot.
Okay. One day I'll fool with it, but right now I'm not. So my next question, big boy, I'm asking the questions tonight. What is your Black Friday? If you could buy anything on Black Friday, any 2 things on Black Friday, what would you get?
You know what?
Let me know in the comments below, y'all. What would y'all get? What are y'all looking to get for Black Friday?
I want to say this because I already know it's gonna come into fruition, but I just so I always try to stay. I always try to stay thinking one step. What are we gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But my next big purchase, and it's probably gonna be a Black Friday purchase. I want to get, and I'm gonna get some help from A-Dub. I'm gonna get the equipment to where I can accept phone calls on the show.
Oh, nice. Okay. Go on. That's your peoples instead of yourself. I'm proud of you.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's your selfish purchase? What's for Big Boy? If Big Boy got him something for Black Friday, it don't have to be crafting. What would you get?
Oh, man. I don't know. I guess I'm so consumed with like crafting. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me happy. Okay. Now, it could be anything, right?
Anything.
All right. I want my Cowboys to win the Super Bowl.
Are they playing? Are they playing for the? Because I know only certain people play on the holiday, right? On Thanksgiving Day.
What? Yeah. What?
I don't know. I don't know.
It is a Thanksgiving tradition every year. The Cowboys play on Thanksgiving. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have to watch. I ain't been doing nothing else Thursday. I have to watch.
Man, whoever it is, we're gonna beat up on them. It ain't even gonna be close. We're gonna
So you ain't wearing no medium shirt on Thursday?
No.
No medium shirts no more.
Man. I was like,
we're gonna tell Flawless make that a shirt. This is my medium shirt. That's what we put that on the shirt. This is my medium shirt.
Well, they're getting.
What are you trying to get making with Marylin? What's your goal for shopping Black Friday?
I'd love to have a DTF printer. So maybe in the future we'll go there. I did finally upgrade and got a decent phone. So I don't know. I'm not into a lot of material stuff, but probably the DTF printer. How about you, Eve?
I honestly, I was thinking like you. I don't really have anything that I want. Only reason I asked is because my husband had put the mail here earlier, and I was like, "What is this?" And it's the Black Friday ad for Joann's, and I was like, "I really don't see nothing I want."
Yeah.
But I am considering Big Boy. I'm wondering if I can change the L1800 to a sublimation printer. That crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because when I cranked that thing up and it wouldn't, I was like, I can't let it just sit here like that. I need to do something with it. And I don't know. But other than that, I can't, I don't have anything at all that I want. I want to lay in bed.
Yeah.
Right. Well, used to be now, and when the kids were young, every Black Friday, I was in line somewhere. It didn't matter where I was at.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
now, I don't want anything. I
You
don't
know
want it.
what?
Shadi said nothing too.
I guess you know what? I'm gonna change that. My you know what? I guess you know what? Maybe my babies. Make sure my grand not my babies, but my grandbabies have a good Christmas. You know, because I got three grandbabies, and they all girls, and they just
Ooh, you gonna be
ooh.
broke. Them girls.
And then, like I said, you know, I already got 5 boys and 1 girl, so that
Mm-hmm.
don't help. That don't help at
Mm-hmm.
all.
No, it don't. You exposed to a whole new world now, sir. Yeah.
Let's
So
see.
how's
Oh,
everybody doing tonight in the chat? I appreciate y'all hanging out. Please make sure you hit the like button. We got 32 in here. We want to see at least 32 likes, please. We appreciate it. Thank you.
thank you. Oh, see, Craftable, see, she been places I haven't been. She said Hawaii, there are beaches surrounded by mountains.
Now that's
Okay.
smart. That's good.
Now, in times past, I would have said Jamaica because Jamaica has the mountains in the middle and the
Uh,
beaches are on the end, and their beaches are just amazingly gorgeous. Well, at least where I was, and that would be ideal, because if I felt like maybe fooling with the beach, I could go down to the beach and then come right back and be in the mountains. Like it was like an hour from each other, and
oh
that was
man,
really cool. Yeah, it was beautiful. Oh, it was so beautiful. But yeah, that was a good answer, Patrice. I like that.
yeah, man. I need to go to Hawaii. There's a lot of places that I know I want to start traveling, start back traveling. These last couple of years have been a little tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My husband wants to go to Hawaii, but that's not a dream of mine. Never really has been, but he is on his head to go to Hawaii. So at some point in time, I'm gonna have to make that come true for him. But right now, I'm like, I don't care. I want to stay home.
What
So,
about you, Marylin? What is one place that you would love to go, love to travel?
Oh, I want to stay in the States. I don't want to go, across the water. I did go to Hawaii once. It was nice. But I love to go to Colorado. That is my
Oh,
favorite place to go is Colorado.
I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
It is. It is. It really is. I used to go to Colorado a lot. I used to go to
Hmm.
Colorado. Um I used to love Colorado. It's not really that far from where I'm at. Cause when we go to Colorado, we would just take 287 to 70. So it was
Mhm.
like a nice shot. But
Yeah.
then 70 to 25. I got an uncle that stayed there, so it was really easy. Like, what's up, man? We gonna be in town. We need that extra spare bedroom. So, as long as you got the room covered, that makes that trip a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm
Oh,
trying to think. I'm trying to think, man. What do y'all have planned coming up in the future?
Mm.
Is there anything special that y'all have going on?
So in the near future, not so much, but I have 3 years after this year before I can retire. So I'm just looking forward to that. I love what I do, but I'm ready for a new chapter.
Okay.
And so,
I would have never guessed that you were old enough to retire.
oh yeah, I'm
Hmm.
a I'm a senior citizen.
Did
Oh
not
no,
know that.
oh no.
Did not. I honestly did not know that. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, congratulations, man.
I don't have any plans per se. At some point in time, um, I was joking with somebody the other day. I said, at some point in time, the baby's booty is gonna disappear. Y'all gonna be like, "What? She ain't that?" And I'm like, "Boop, pull the plug, just be done with it all."
Oh,
But aside from that, I love doing the lives and teaching. So it's just gonna be interesting to see what new comes out because DTF kind of like came in and like I thought I had seen everything it was to see, and then DTF was like, "Hang on to your hats." And that's been a really fun ride. The last because that was in April, so it's been over 6 months now, and that's been a wild ride. I love
yeah,
DTF. So if anything else comes out after that, I'm gonna be shocked because I mean, what else is there
yeah.
to do? So um, don't have any plans to try and sell anything or make anything. Or now I do have a couple of presentations coming up that we're working on in the background, and of course, as time goes on, we'll let you guys know about that. But aside from that, just having fun with everybody and watching everybody else flourish. That's what I'm looking forward to. Watching Big Boy's channel blow slap up and having his, 30, 40, 50,000 subscriber party and what all cutting up we gonna do. Making with Marylin get to the point where Cricket calls her and be like, "Come on down to Cricket headquarters" and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking forward to. Watching everybody else grow and have fun because I'm getting a little tired. I'm trying to
Oh
keep
no.
up with it. I'm getting tired. So, but it's fun. It's fun. It is fun, and learning and meeting new people is what keeps me going. Actually, because like 755 and the antics that she keeps up with on her channel. Oh my god, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And getting to meet late night crafting with Stacy and seeing all of the man, what she does with resin is magical. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Amazing,
amazing. That thing with the cards was amazing.
man.
You know what? That's what's next. I've been wanting to order some resin from Uni. I haven't ordered any yet because I didn't know what to do with resin. Even though I've seen what other people have done, I've never tried resin. So I think resin is going to be my next step. I want to do something with resin.
Resin, I've never done nothing with resin, and I was like, "Come on, you send me that resin, man. Send me that resin. I'm gonna make a bad video." You know what I'm saying? I get the resin, and I'm like, "Ooh." So who's like a week go by, I'm like,
Right, right.
I'm like, "Ooh, yeah." I'm still waiting on, and so I was like, "Oh, let's see if you can put DTF on wood." I'm like, "Okay, I put the DTF on there." I'm like, "Oh, let me make." I don't know how good it's gonna stick, but if you put some, ding, you put some resin on top of it,
Right.
and all
Solution
of a
right there.
all of a sudden you got a wooden coaster. We done got everything together. I'm like, thank you.
Hmm.
But
I
I
wish
know.
I could say glow forge, but I can't. I can't swing that glow forge. But resin, I think is gonna be. If I could swing the glow forge, it'll be glow forge. But I know I can't, and I'll get put out because one more piece of equipment, and then that's a void of my rental. my husband's rental agreement. So resin, I know I can sneak through the door, and I ain't got to worry about it too bad. So I think it'll be resin.
So, have you did anything special with the Glow Forge lately, Miss Marylin?
The last thing I did with the Glowforge was I made the mirrored acrylic. They were football earrings, and I made some basketball earrings, and that's That's the last thing I did with it. I love it, but I don't know. I try to vary what I'm doing on my videos. And right now I am focused. I am laser focused on bling. And so I mean, I go to bed. You probably do this too, Eve. I go to bed and I lay there and I think, what can I do with this bling? So I got to get through that, and then I'll get back on the glowforge.
I need
Man.
to show you a website that there's a lady, she doesn't live in the States, and she makes bling designs. And she doesn't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it can be cowboys, it can be trademarks, she don't care. And she'll replicate it in rhinestones, and she has a whole collection of rhinestone templates that you can buy. And like right now they're all on sale. And if you go through and she keeps the whole catalog, every time she adds something, the catalog from way back is still there and you can still order it. And it is huge. You'll sit there and just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll for days looking at all these templates. And it's like, ooh, I'm gonna do that's where his shirt came from.
Oh, okay. Is it the my file or my
My file addiction?
Yeah, no, okay, because they're on sale too. I think they're like 55% off.
Yes,
right now.
that is correct.
The next
That
10 days.
It's on
Okay.
sale. Yep.
Yeah, I need
That's a good deal too, actually. For
yeah,
her stuff.
it is. It is.
Yeah, yeah. You go in there and be broke there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a few things in my shopping cart.
Let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger on some of that stuff. I'd love to see what you're working on and what you decide to do, because it's funny, you were on the flatback rhinestone side of things and I was on the hot fix rhinestone side of things. We're kind of like flip-flopping a little bit.
Yeah.
Because now I've been looking at stuff trying to figure out what I'm gonna bling next, instead of shirts. What am I going, because when I did this was actually fun. I just sat there and did it on camera, part of it, and then stopped. I was supposed to put his face on here and haven't made it to that part yet. But this was, I mean, it's relaxing. If you get the right design in mind and you're like, okay, this is what I'm definitely going to do, instead of trying to figure it out as you go, it's relaxing. But this was fun. So I'm hoping to put his little face right there and finish it and give it to her.
So
because I still ain't finished that dumb volleyball.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
That's a big job.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculously big job. Like you have to commit marriage certificate, blood test, the whole nine. That's a
Have you worked on it lately?
No. No, I ain't worked on this darn thing.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
That's pretty.
Oh, it's gonna be gorgeous when it's done, but dang it, getting it there. And I gotta put 10 on here. That's her number. And her name on the opposite side. But it's just like, I saw somebody do a basketball. I was like, I could do that. Yeah, no. I don't know what dream I had that night, or maybe I don't know what was going on. But I do need to finish it, because I think it'll be a great graduation present when she finally graduates from school, which I think is in 2 years. So I'm giving myself 2 years to finish.
You got a little time. So I saw you show a picture of that Mickey cup lid. And then so I ordered some of those from Patrice. And I'm ready to do those. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got them from. That was really cool. And I ordered them because my cousin is like the biggest hardcore Mickey fan I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
Oh yeah.
And so I wanted to bling a cup for her. And her favorite place on earth is Disney. And I'm like, why? You're 50 years old. Why do you still like Disney? But she loves Disney. So I want to bling a cup for her. And
that cup that I got, well, I didn't get it. I did not receive. My wife received the cup, and I can't even touch it.
Right.
I can't. And she said she's going to work tonight. And I was like, and she was like, somebody's going on. I said, Marylin ain't making no more of this.
No, Marylin is not making more of this.
I was like, let me tell you something. That right there, that is the one, and there's the one more after her. But that is the one and only.
And that's the thing. It's a commitment, right, Marylin? Like you.
Yes. I love my cup, though. I love it.
When she sleep, I was over there just rubbing on the cup.
Not rubbing on the cup.
I was just rubbing on. And then you like turn around and you be turning it, it be sparkling. Like,
sparkling, yes. That's why diamonds are a girl's best friend. We love that sparkling.
And then she wake up talking about, you fondling my cup.
Hilarious. That's funny. You better leave her cup alone.
Oh, man.
Hey, Sam Day.
Yes. Man, with so many toys and all the equipment that y'all have, how do y'all stay focused on one thing?
I don't.
Yeah, that's really hard. And which is probably why I haven't finished the volleyball. Because when you're into so many things, it serves as a distraction. I'm sure Marylin can attest to this. Like, you might be into doing rhinestones 1 minute, but then you see, like, Patrice did that really cool pencil box with the glow forge.
Yeah.
And I was like, see, something like that would have made me like, oh, shoot, I want to go do that on the glow forge. And embroidery jobs, DTF shirts to print, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you're chasing that high, almost, that creative high. And so, you know, that's why I'm excited for you with the rhinestones, because that's gonna be a big career. That's a, when you really get into making templates and stuff, then you just it's a while before you come down from that particular high, or it was for me.
Yeah.
So I have boxes and boxes of templates that I've cut, and I'll probably never use them again. But I haven't, because I was on this template, you know, rhinestone streak at one point.
Yeah. Well, I think you and I are a lot alike in the fact that you are into the details, and I'm into the details. And so I've researched and
Yes.
and I've tried cutting this and that and this size, and I think I'm finally there. I'm ready to go with them, and I'm ready. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, it's fun now.
So last night, Patrice and T-shirt Chick, you know, they did their screen printing show, and so I ran into my craft room, and I have 2 little jars of screen printing ink up there, and I have my squeegee, and I have vinyl. I don't have a frame, but I think I can get along without it. I'm ready to do that, but
you have fun with that.
After the rhinestones.
You for the screen print?
No, I don't have a frame, but I can make one.
Oh yeah.
And then I have some little mesh stuff I think I can use, but that looked like a lot of fun.
It did, until she got to trying to clean that mess up, and I was like, oh no, I ain't doing that. I don't like to clean what I got, let alone trying to clean up some more stuff and messy paint stuff. Nah, bro, we good. Y'all can have that. Woo.
Oh man. Yeah, buddy. I be having I'm not the big on that. I could be over there. I love it when, you know, when baby out there every other week and she comes in there and does that. You need to clean up here. I'm still not coming in here. I'm telling you this the last time. And I get up with my broom and I'm sweeping, making sure I'm doing my front part, helping clean up the mess I done made.
It's hard, especially when you have so much stuff.
Oh.
Making so many different things. Like I have a box over off to the side of the things that I've made for videos, and you know, nobody want this stuff, but it's sitting right there, I guess, so that I can pick it up and show it if I need to for an example or whatever. But you wind up collecting so many things. Yeah. And I mean, I don't regret it in the least little bit at all. It's just it can be overwhelming when you step back and be like, dang, I made all this mess. What in the world? You know, it's a trip. Hey, Gail Moore.
Yeah. And that's me. I don't sell stuff really. And so I try to find somebody that I can make something for so that I can just give it to them,
Right.
or something that I will love myself so I can make it for myself.
Oh man, I done made so much stuff for myself. I had to stop. It was crazy. It was crazy. Dallas play the Raiders Thursday. Okay. Okay.
oh, did she say she's a Saints girl? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Maybe
who
next
that
year.
is the Saints? I don't know. That's funny. The sports thing, y'all be when y'all get to talking sports, I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. I don't know nothing about none of them. That is funny.
You know, we
But
just
like I told you before, now and I'm big on saying that none of them send me a check, but I swear them Cowboys just if I wanted to rake in money, all I had to do was say it's for sale, and I would clean house. But it's just
Yeah.
I just can't afford that NFL
yeah.
subpoena. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. You couldn't keep it in. You wouldn't be able to keep it in stock because it just don't matter. We
We
don't,
can't keep
girl.
it secret either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When one find out about it, they gonna tell girl, where you get that from? Oh, I got it from blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh man, I told you to shut up. Don't tell nobody. You know, so I just, but I know Cowboys made a lot of money for me at one point in time. But I created my own knockoff designs for them. But when I first, because so at the height of the pandemic, I did a video on making a face mask on the embroidery machine. And I did a video and I was telling people you need to get into making face masks. You can't find face masks, get into making them and make that money. And that's also around the time sublimation was had been hot, but in this instance I found a polyester material that kind of felt a little bit like lightly like cotton, and I would sublimate on the face mask and then make a sublimated image onto the face mask and make the face mask on the embroidery machine. Man, yeah, I tell you who is Dak? How many daggum face masks rolled out of my darn shop? It was stupid because I'm like, who is this dude? It was Dak and somebody else. I can't think of who it was. And then eventually I was like, look, bro, I can't keep putting these people image on my stuff now. It was for a cousin and she was reselling them. I was making fun of her, but she was reselling them. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't keep feeding this. I wish I had one to show you, but I don't have one. I didn't keep none of the face mask stuff. I was so sick of face masks, I ain't know what to do.
You know she was cleaning
Not
up.
another.
Cowboys, you know she cleaned up. Both y'all.
So she did. She's one of the people. I think she's one of the people over the fan club in this area. So it's the what was the name of her fan club? True Blue, I think. I think it was True Blue or something. But this is a big fan club in the Charlotte area. She was over and they kept me jumping. You hear me?
So let me ask you a question, Miss Marylin. How did the pandemic affect you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you was with the Cowboys, you had nothing to worry about it, because we was going, we was paying mortgages and stuff. No, just
So, so it hit in March of 2020, right? 2020. And everybody at the school was sent home. And we thought we were sent home we were sent home a week before spring break. And we thought we're going to have a week before spring break. We're going to have spring break. We got it figured out. We'll be back. Life will be normal. We never went back that year. So we ended up making up a schedule where the kids would all attend by Zoom. And we have a telecommunications company here. All our kids have iPads. So they take their iPad phone And then the telecommunications company, they made it where everybody could have access to internet. And so we Zoomed the rest of the school year. And that was the biggest effect. My husband was working from home. I was working from home. So that was March through May for me. March through, I can't remember for him. And then the next August, which was a year and 2 months ago, we went back to school. And it really, other than wearing a mask to work every day, it didn't affect us. We were pretty blessed that it really didn't affect us at all, other than, we had to stock up on toilet paper. But we were really, really, we were very fortunate through it that it didn't affect us much.
So y'all didn't have as much of a outbreak there.
No, I mean there were people who got it. There were a lot of people that got it that didn't have. They were asymptomatic.
Mm.
We had a decent number of deaths in the area, but like the last school year where masks were mandatory, we still had school and we didn't have any serious illnesses with the kids or with the teachers. And so, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Make It With Man, we got a question. Miss Cathy wants to know whether you purchase your rhinestones in large quantities.
So I purchased them from where the baby's booty told me to purchase them, and that is from Be Createful. And so I ordered 72,000.
That's a lot? That sounds like a lot.
I think this is a liquor bottle. They are the clear crystal, and the back is it's a pretty dark black hot fix, or dark gray, one of the two, but 72,000 SS10s, and it was a lot less expensive to do it that way than to order a bunch of small quantities.
That is correct.
And then I went with what's that middle?
DMC.
Yeah, I got the DMC quality.
Mm-hmm.
Was she talking about?
Oh, you said 72,000 stones.
72,000, yeah.
Oh, you got 500 gross. Yes, sorry, big boy. That is a lot.
Yeah.
500 gross. Usually I order in 500 gross bags unless I have a specific project that the stones are for. Certain stones I don't, like my crystal, I only buy in 500 gross bags because it just doesn't make sense to order less than that.
I'm not sure if Cathy was talking.
Crazy. I can't help it.
So, Cathy, were you talking about the stones that go on fabric or stones that go on hard things?
Oh, so those are like different stones?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Now, I will say I'm trying to find a way to be a somewhat of a wholesale supplier to our little community, and I'll let you know when that comes about. So, working with somebody right now on that.
Yeah, because those rhinestones are getting so big that's a really good market to get into.
It is
really good because I don't see that going over. It's like exploding right now,
especially in Texas.
Man, they love it too. I ain't lying, man. They love it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
We love the big gaudy and shiny, and the bigger the better. Everything's always bigger in Texas.
Yep.
No, that's not gaudy. That's pretty.
Well, on the men folk, you can't say it's pretty.
Okay.
See, hold on. Hold on. Well, I'm from Texas. So all I gotta do. She sure is pretty.
There's nothing gaudy in Texas, right?
Right.
The bigger the better. That's gorgeous.
That is, I can't stop.
Yeah.
I was waiting until the game. I was like, man, we finna go over here and we finna kick that. So I wanted to be fresh when I put it on. You know what I'm saying? I had been waiting for like almost a month. I was like, woo, when we pull it out, boy.
You had me cracking up when you was like, I ain't winning. I'm not touching this shirt till it's time for the game. I was like, well, darn, I didn't know you was gonna wait.
Yeah,
So,
man,
but
that was
that was cool. That was cool.
I was
I'm just
giving him a
glad I
hard.
didn't see you a medium. Not just
Oh,
The other
it was.
day, I was giving him a hard time because he was talking about wanting this crystal cup, and I said, I haven't even seen you wear that shirt that baby's going to do that. And he said, I wore it to the game. I said, all I saw on your video, besides the night before and the partaking in a little alcoholic beverages
that was
and that kind of thing, at the game, I saw some plays, but I never saw the shirt. So I'm glad to see it.
yeah.
Did he show it? Did he ever show his shirt on his YouTube?
Not that I remember. You talking about during the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. We was getting beat so badly.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It just, it threw me through a flip. I didn't want to. My phone was ringing, and I was like, it's right here. Look, it was so funny because all the Cowboy fans left the stadium by halftime. So when you looked around, you ain't see nothing but Denver fans. So I'm like, I'm up here with all these Denver fans, and they get booing and all that, and I got to stand there because if it was me, I'd have been gone with everybody else.
Yeah, we were watching the game on TV, and fans were just leaving that stadium.
Yeah, it was funny because that day I was like, wait a minute, I think today is the day they supposed to be playing the game. I said, let me tune in and see. And I saw the score, and it was like 7-0 at that point. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. And then my dad, because my dad loves the Cowboys, right? Not as much as Big Boy, I don't think, but he does love the Cowboys. And I called him and I was like, Daddy, and he said, I know. He said, but they got a whole other half. It'll be all right. I was rolling.
Oh.
So when I saw him, he had on a Broncos jersey. A medium Broncos. Don't leave that off.
I never saw that part. I missed the medium on you.
Please go back and see the medium.
I need to watch that.
Hilarious.
See, I thought that was a joke. I thought Flawless was going to have something else for you.
No.
That's
no,
funny.
He did not.
That is funny.
No, and normally I don't like laughing at others' misfortune. Normally I don't. But in this particular instance, Big Boy had talked so much junk, man. I was like, oh my God. And then that crazy Flawless had the shirt. I said, oh my God. I was in tears crying at the two of them. But like Big Boy said, I gotta be a stand-up guy. I gotta we a man of our word, and that actually made me so proud of Big Boy.
Oh,
because you know what I'm saying, most people would have probably shrugged. Man, I ain't blah blah blah. Man, Boy was like, whatever, I'm gonna do this now. Let me take this off and go back to being a Cowboys fan. I was like, do it, Big Boy. Oh, that thing was funny.
Yes, it was. It was not funny. It was hurtful. And then I had to say my little speech and everything. It was hurtful. You know, I'm a Broncos fan now. It was. Oh,
Shondy asked to see the Mickey hoodie I made.
Oh, I need to.
And it's got a
drawstring things.
Yeah, it's the Rhinestone. She sells those on Be Createful too. The Rhinestone.
Yeah. I saw those,
strings.
And she has the just the rope on clearance.
Mm-hmm.
But if they have the metal things on the end, they're not on clearance.
Right.
Those are pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, I first time I saw them, I was like, "That's fire! I need them. I need those. That's crazy. I would have never thought to bling out a string. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. I
was like, yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta get it." Yeah, I'm a rhinestone person. I love it. And it's funny because growing up, I was never a blingy girly girl. I was working on cars with my dad. I was, outside playing in the yard barefoot, I never playing with Legos, doing, tomboy type stuff. But when I got older, then I decided I wanted to be girly and do bling and stuff.
Yeah.
So, creations by K. Aisha. Welcome. Thank you, 755. Shandy like candy. Sorry. Hey, Shandy.
Where do you guys? Oh, well, we just already answered that one.
Yeah, you asked it earlier. I was like, look at Big Boy caught up with the check. Go ahead on, Big Boy.
I be trying so much. I try so hard. They just so love. They so
Yes,
much
your chat stays live, and that I do like that. Even though wait a minute, we missing a moderator.
Uh-oh.
Am I starting something?
Patrice. I saw Best Uni. Where's
Look, you know what moderator I'm talking about. The one is always missing.
Oh.
Where is that for? Hey, JD's not here either.
He sure isn't. Not yet.
I keep telling y'all he keep trying to get fired. I tell him, look, I said, you do whatever you want to. I ain't paying no unemployment.
I love 40. 40 is a hoot, man. I know you are, Patrice. Patrice is reliable.
She's good.
Oh man. Yeah. You know what? I think what happened, I don't even think Flawless knew that that they was gonna win.
Mm-mm.
So you know what Flawless did? He made me put his jersey on that he wore to the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cause he had to have something, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, just put it on. I was like, but I'm happy because Flawless is very good at designing, so I can just imagine in that big old 5XI world, he could put all type of stuff. He could have put a billboard of stuff up there.
Flawless is very good with designing, and that's something I wish I had that talent. I don't have the talent to design very well at all. So now pretty decent at finding something that's hot, like spotting a really hot design, like, oh, that's hot. That's going to be a good seller. But to actually come up with the idea myself, that's nowhere near in my vocabulary.
Yeah. I can execute things, but I am not a designer. I just don't have that creative mind.
Out of all of the crafts, what's your favorite? Which one is your favorite? Well, if you could pick your top 3, what would that be? I don't want to single out just one. What are your top 3?
Right now, Rhinestones.
Okay.
I got it upside down. Leather. Even though I don't do a lot of leather videos, I love working with leather.
Okay.
And sublimation probably right now. But I still love working with my Cricut. How about you? What's your top 3? I know embroidery.
Yes, embroidery would be one. Here, come on.
You got your puppy dog?
Yeah.
Oh.
She went to the door like she wanted to go out, and now she doesn't want to. Sorry about that. Embroidery would be one. Rhinestones, definitely a close second. Beyond that, I'm gonna say DTF, and the reason why I'm gonna say DTF is because it's so flexible. Like I can do a wide range of stuff with DTF, and the 3 of those can be combined into doing something really fantastic, putting things together. Like I did a hoodie recently that had embroidery and rhinestones on it, and that turned out really a lot better than what I thought it would.
Yeah.
And then doing that print shirt with rhinestone in it.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was
so we'll be doing a lot more of those because we never have enough of print stuff around here. So, but yeah, I love doing the DTF and the rhinestones. That was a cool project.
Yes. I need to give me one of those. I gotta give me one of those.
You talking about
Huh?
We talking about with prints?
I I like Prince, but we got to put somebody else in there. But I did like that Prince one. I did like the Prince one, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to get. I don't know. We gonna. I'm gonna have to call.
I understand. I ain't gonna lie because I had a really good idea. Who was I talking to? Dang it, I can't remember who I was talking to. And I was like, a picture of one of the Cowboys people going up catching the ball or something with those color blocks in the background would be fire. Oh, that would be fire. That would be fire. You know,
yeah, we gonna have
ETF in the middle and then the Rhinestones.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
What?
I got to have it. Especially as Cowboys too. That's a done deal.
Right. Like I said, it's a lot of ways to make money with them Cowboys folks.
Yeah, but and they be turning me up every which way.
It's all right. Y'all, the most loyal fan base in the whole. I mean, I'm not even a football, basketball, whatever person. Well, I used to be when I was younger, but not anymore. And Cowboys for life. You hear me? I ain't ever heard a Cowboys person switch sides. Ever. Never. I've heard Panthers people leave. I've heard Raiders people leave, and other stuff. Not them Cowboys.
We ain't going nowhere. The most loved and the most hated.
Yeah.
I ain't thought about it on that level. That's funny. I need me some of that. What did you call it, big boy? What's the name of your drink again?
Name of my who?
Your drink. Not drink of champion. Is it drink of champions?
The nectar of gods.
Nectar of God. I can't remember what you called it. I need something.
My drink, my lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
I call it the nectar of gods. I just got there's something about that lemonade. I only drink it when I do the show. It is just wonderful. I gotta have it.
That's what's up.
I
think about you every time I see lemonade because it was the I can't remember what lemonade it was, but you was like lemonade and what was a little bit of water or something, mix it up.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes that lemon be a little strong, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's right.
I love it.
Sometimes it be a little too sour. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, yeah. So put a little water up in there, rest around. You know what I'm saying? You gotta rest around. You know what I'm saying?
Now, big boy, you always ask people in your shows, cricket or silhouette. I don't think I've ever heard your answer to that.
When I first started, I got a silhouette.
Okay.
Never took it out the box because I called JD and I was like, bro, I don't know how to work this. He said, man, go get a cricket, man. Everybody know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got the cricket. And you know what I'm saying? And he taught me how to, we learned how to do it, tried to watch a bunch of videos, you know what I'm saying, and learned it. Because, a baby didn't know, but I was already on my way out of trucking, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how I was going to do it, especially with making shirts, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't know what was going on, but I knew.
Okay.
We finna make this happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? My days in this trucking is pretty much over.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I learned the cricket, and then I got pretty good with the cricket. Then went back to the silhouette so I could print better, and then went back to the cricket. And then went right back to the cricket.
Okay.
But when I went back to the cricket, I was getting good with with sublimation, and then. That led me to getting a lot of 40. I'm from Texas, so we like to all over the bed. So that's what I went and bought the couple of 44-inch printers. And you go down that rabbit hole, and then you got to go in Photoshop because you can't print that big, and
right.
Then trying to learn Photoshop.
Okay. Yeah, the print and cut feature with the Cricut. I wish I had learned how to use that, but because neither one of my Crickets was able to do that. I had the Cricket 1 first, and that one, from what I understand, didn't do print and cut. And then I got the Cricket Air Explorer 2 that should have been able to do print and cut, but the print and cut on mine was broken from the beginning, and I didn't know it. So when I tried it the first time, it didn't work, so I got frustrated and stopped. And then when I finally tried it again, which was like a year later, and I couldn't get it to work, I called Cricket support, and they was like, "Oh, it's broken." And I'm like, "Bruh," So at some point, I'm hoping to be able to do it with the Silhouette, since I can't do it with the Cricket, but I haven't been able to. I haven't tried it on the Silhouette yet, so I need to find time to be able to do that. But yeah, Cricket is easier to use in a lot of ways.
User friendly.
Yes, very.
Was the Cricket 1 your first cutting machine, Eve?
Yes, the Cricket 1 was. Then I bought the Brother Scan and Cut, but the one that I bought wasn't. From what I understand, if you get it from the dealer, it comes with internet access or something. There's something that you get with it, but if you buy just a Joe Blow kind, you have to buy access to it or something. I could never figure that out, but it didn't matter because I bought it to cut stickers, and it worked perfectly for that because you don't have to have a computer to cut with the Scan and Cut. It has its own interface built into it.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I bought that one. And then right after that, a friend of mine bought the Air 2 for me as a gift. So I got the Air 2. We both got one. And then I bought the Silhouette. I want to say it's been 3 years now ago that I bought the Silhouette. Never opened. Well, I did open it when I first got it. I got the one from Joann's and played with it for a little bit, and then got frustrated and put that sucker right back in the box. And it's been up until a month ago. I finally took it back out the box because my husband was like, he's been on me. You need to sell it. You need to sell it. You're not using it. You need to sell it. I said, but it's cool to be able to say I have one. So leave me in my Silhouette. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take this thing out of the box and I'm going to learn how to use it. And man, the dust off of the box about killed me when I'm allergic to dust. So when I opened it, that dust hit me. I was sick for a whole day before I could even do anything with it. And then I finally pulled it out the box, but never got to do what I want to do with it. And I need to get that done because there's something specific I want to do with it and I haven't done it yet. So, but that's what the organizer challenge is for, to get organized so that I can finally find the time to do the things that I want to do.
So we got a question right quick. He said, right now I'm taking custom orders, but I want to pre-print some designs more so. How many blank shirts should I order to start out?
Ooh. That's a loaded question, Shondi, and I may answer that differently from other people. What's a Scan and Cut? I'll show you the Scan and Cut in a minute. I'll grab it. But I don't want to like bombard the chat, and I don't know if, because I know I talk a lot, Miss Marylin, so edgy and be like, "Will you shut up and let me talk?" No. What did old girl say? I'm reclaiming my time. You can reclaim your time anytime, and I'll shut up. Bad respect for Miss Marylin. So if you got to answer for that, go ahead and answer.
I don't. You go for it.
I'm gonna tell you, Shandy, I learned the hard way with doing that. In a lot of instances, when I was pre-printing things, I was pre-printing things that I thought would sell and that I thought was hot, and they wouldn't sell. I would buy shirts in bulk thinking that they would sell. A lot of those same darn shirts that I bought in bulk are still downstairs in my basement right now, and I moved them from my old house to this one. So I don't ever suggest buying in bulk unless you know you have a strong flow of turnover. for your stuff. Like if you know for a fact you get 50 orders every month, they're usually either a size extra large or size large, and they're in black shirts, go for it, especially if you find them on sale. But if you are just starting out, and you're building your clientele base, and even now, I've been in business for 6 years, and I have a steady flow of clients for shirts. But what I do is, hey, you have an order. What's your order for? I just took an order, matter of fact, the other day for 50 shirts. They're purple for a run. And I was like, okay, 50 shirts. What are your sizes? They're not a next day turnaround. So, I gotta pay for shipping. They're gonna be shipped to me. I buy on demand. I buy and print on demand. Because now the only drawback to print on demand, I've never seen it before ever in my little time in business career. But this shortage on shirts and stuff that's going on right now has kind of changed my perspective a little bit, because I've never ever seen a shortage on shirts before. Come on, bro, t-shirts? Are you serious right now? But aside from that, I print on demand. So if they call and they have an order and my first supplier doesn't have them, I keep going through my wholesale suppliers until I find somebody who has the shirts. And then I tell the customer, okay, this is how much your shirts are. I order them, have them shipped to me, and I don't have to worry about inventory and trying to keep track of what's been, what have I not sold and is sitting on the shelf wasting money type situation. So that was my experience.
You know what? I guess since I'm from Dallas, and we have I rarely order anything online except for Quantities. You know what I'm saying? Because we have so many sublimation stores, vinyl stores. So I can't say I don't buy extra stuff, because I got stuff everywhere, like every crafter. But usually shirts, I really don't get shirts unless I have orders, because I can just we got 5-6 stores that sell shirts, and they always have them in supply. So I just if I was to do something like that, I would do more of a mock-up and put it online, and then see how people react to it first before I go buy a lot of shirts, a lot of get you're tying up a lot of your money when you do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I'm the truth. I like to talk money. So I don't want to tie my investment up in something that I know for sure is not gonna move. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I've had some great ideas. I just knew when this one drop right here, boy, ooh, it's gonna change the game. And crickets.
and the public proves you wrong every time. You be like, man, I just knew this was a bomb idea, but no, you be surprised with that. But Big Boy made an excellent point. Learn how to do mock-ups, because a mock-up is, you can we can't afford to hire models to put our shirts on and take pictures in the park or wherever. We can't afford that, but there are websites like placeit.com, placeit, and they have models that are wearing blank shirts, and you can upload your design to the website and it will put it on the shirt for you to make it look like the model is wearing your outfit. And you can even pick the color of the shirt and everything. And you can post that picture to your website and say, hey, this shirt is for sale. And you can even pick, if you want to sell hoodies, you can pick a person in the hoodie in the color that you can get a hold to and put it on the website, like you took that picture and put it on the website. So that will save you a whole lot of money, and it'll help you see if your idea really is that hot ticket idea where you're going to be selling shirts flying off the shelf. And then if you do see that like t-shirt being low shirts.
And even Los, I think he has, if you notice him, he has his transfers, he's just press it on, it's ready to go. I don't think he have a lot of, mock-ups. I'm sure he has, you know what I'm saying? And, advertising is the best form there is, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, even if Los Now I don't know because this isn't something I don't think we've ever covered in any of the interviews that I've seen with him that I can think of. But if he did have shirt inventory, I don't think he would print all of those shirts. You know what I'm saying? He would keep the blank shirt, and then if somebody ordered an extra large in that shirt, then he print it and send it to them. Is what I think. To save money and save from wasting shirts, because it doesn't take long to press a shirt out. But if you also see if you can find a local supplier, I don't know where you are, but see if you can find a local wholesale, and then that way you can get to your stuff quicker in some instances. Like one of my local wholesalers is up the road, so whenever I order from them, I get it the next day.
I love. You know what? I don't even like. I think I ordered one time online, and that was it.
Yeah, see, Texas is kind of like New York a little bit. Y'all have like a fashion, especially in God, where is Los at? Houston, especially in Houston has a Rhinestone district. I mean, there's several Rhinestone stores down there. So
we got.
right. So you can get a hold to stuff easily.
Yeah, like they got. I mean, it's like literally like only thing we order online is cartridges.
See.
Yeah, you come to Dallas.
I ain't even got to order DTF because Big Boy is right there with the best.
I think that's my next step right there. That's what I'm trying to venture out to. I want to put my ink in stores.
We need it. When Cosmos came out with their sublimation ink, initially I was trying to consider, because I met with, I can't think of his name right now, but I met Angelo. I met him in Charlotte. He came to Charlotte at the last MBM show before the pandemic rather hit. And I know it was a panic. He and I sat down and had a business conversation. But one of the ideas that I did take away from him after talking to him was it would be cool if I had a store that would sell sublimation ink and supplies, because you can find some sublimation blanks, but you can't find ink. And I never went anywhere with it because the pandemic hit, which is probably a good thing, because pandemic might have hit and I might have been out of business or something, you know. But somebody not too far away did open a store, and she did that. But we still don't have nowhere near like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and places like that really do need to be selling at least little bottles or something. You know what I'm saying? Sublimation stuff and stuff like that, but they just don't. And it would be like Cricket knew what the deal was when they came out with the sublimation blanks that you can buy, even though they wanted you to use their infusible stuff. But that was better than nothing, which is our alternative. We don't have sublimation ink I can just go pick up from somewhere. So,
I got a friend, and I want to bring him on the show too. I want to bring him on the show. He invested like $30,000. I think it was like $30,000 in the sublimation. I think it's been 2 years now, and now they have 2 stores. I mean, they every week they posting like a big old, not an 18-wheeler, but like a big old box truck, the big box truck, and it's just full from the front to the back. It is so much money in it. I mean, so they sold they printers and they heat presses, and they had a 64-inch.
Wow.
They had a 64-inch printer, and they
wow.
Yeah.
Are they there in Dallas?
Uh-huh.
Are they there in Dallas?
Yeah. It's called We Southern. And that's all they have is, that's just a sublimation store. Nothing but sublimation. But we got vinyl stores. I mean, they're all in like a block. You know what I'm saying? And we got a Aviva. I didn't know Aviva was big. You know, I didn't know Aviva was big like that. Yeah. I didn't know Aviva until I think I was watching, who was that? Angel B.
Yeah. She went in there. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they big like that? I thought they was just one of them regular stores. I go up in there and be like, no.
I had never even heard of them until I saw her video.
Yeah. But
there's a lot of options out there. It's just a lot of times they're not they're more in the more populated areas.
Yeah.
And Charlotte really needs a hub for creators and creatives. Um, it would be nice. They're big enough to where they could actually host something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you'd be surprised. It's a lot of people that just, like I was saying, I went to a funeral about 2 weeks ago, and it was just like I knew like one cousin that does shirts, and then just out the blue, it was like 4, 5 people just coming to me. I didn't know, and I was like, I didn't know all y'all did it either. You'd be so surprised the amount of people who does shirts.
Since the pandemic, it seems like everybody and their grandma got into the crafting thing and
I'm sorry, yeah,
decided to.
crafted. I don't know why I keep saying shirts.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I mean, shirts basically is what it was crazy to see y'all. You always in life, this is just in general, you don't necessarily see the avalanche coming. You know what I'm saying? And then with the pandemic, and I hate to keep saying pandemic, but at the same time, it changed the dynamic of the world as we know it in many ways. And crafting was huge during. I mean, you couldn't find a sewing machine. I probably could have stood. You remember how back in the day, the man with the jacket and he opened it up. I got them gold chains, had thread and sewing machines. Open up my jacket, like I got that hot singer. I got that singer right there. You know what I'm saying, on the low. You couldn't find anything. It was crazy. Everybody was at home and they was like, shoot, I'm finna sell, I'm finna craft, I'm finna make shirts, and they did. They were like, I ain't at work. I don't have to go to work every day. I'm finna make this money too on the side. And it was cool to see it, and the crafting community just blew slap up. And to that end, we just I'm thrilled to have been a part of something and to see it grow into more. But meeting people like Marylin, and you know what I'm saying, it was just like, bruh, we kindred spirits in a way, and we all craft together, and that's why the Big Boy family, or the Uni Crew, they beat that Uni Crew, man.
Yeah,
that Uni Crew ain't no joke.
When they come, when the Uni Crew come, oh my God, they were flooded. They were like, Uni Crew, Uni Crew, Uni Crew. That is one loyal fan base. I ain't lying. Well, I'm sorry, we are one loyal, because I'm.
Yeah. I think even during the pandemic, even if you weren't trying to sell stuff, everybody had more time. They had more time at home.
Yeah.
They needed some emotional outlets, and crafting is
That makes
therapeutic.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's in North Carolina too.
Shandy,
Yeah.
did you say you were in North Carolina or Virginia? I can't remember. I thought you said you were in Virginia. Somebody
Is
said
she
you
in
were in
Virginia?
Virginia near the Blue Parkway. Blue Ridge
Oh,
Parkway.
okay. Oh, she said she
But if
had
she in
somebody.
NC, holler at me, girl. I'm in NC too. I wish I wasn't so far from Kansas. I go hang out with Marylin, go to Miami
Yeah,
and hang out with Patrice,
man.
then
I'm
go to
glad
Dallas and hang out with the big boy.
big boy. I told you, Now, one thing I can say is, God, oh my God, I might have bit off a little bit more than I could chew, and I probably need some help. But I am. Everything, everybody say the same. I will be. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna try to hit everybody. Well, not everybody, but I'm gonna try to hit as many people as I can coming around this summer. Like I said, I already started with one. I just gotta edit it and put it out. But man, I know there's some people out there with some, well, look at Marylin, look at that, just so nice and neat, and the baby's booty back there. Boy, come in there and get to see all the good stuff, boy. Oh, all that good stuff y'all got. I think it'll be super neat. I think the people are really like that.
They would.
That would be neat.
That would.
Yeah, you only see one wall in my room. That's nice and neat.
The big boy would make me clean up, y'all. I'd be like, I told my nigga, oh, he can't see all of this.
Hey, you know what? Right before, and when I'm at the house, right before I record, I be on the table and I just do my hand like this and just slide everything.
But I think that's all crafters. We all have our creative messes. There's some people that are like they can't craft if it's not nice and neat. But I'm not one of them. So I have stuff everywhere in this daggone house.
Yeah. So is Capital City near Raleigh?
Capital City, she's saying is Raleigh. That's the capital of North Carolina.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. So she's near your daughter.
Yeah, right there by her.
Man, don't family reunion us. Holler. We go family reunion around here.
Man.
I'm trying to find. Oh, here it is. Let me show you something funny, big boy. Let me see if I can get it to pull up. I think this was one of the funniest things ever. Let me see if it'll show.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Patrice.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And that's Jesse Gibson.
Who? Let me see. Oh.
Jesse Gibson. He hangs out in our chats too.
Oh, how you doing, Jesse?
And then Avery Head usually is in our chats. But
Oh,
look,
yeah.
that's Uni on the phone.
I saw that when I saw that picture. Yeah, that's funny.
We had Best Uni on the phone. But
Yeah.
that was like the meet Patrice. What? Man, that was amazing. Yeah. That's the fun thing about YouTube, actually. For me, the funnest thing is meeting people. I love people in general. So to be able to meet Patrice in person was like icing on the cake.
Oh, I bet that was nice.
So that's why I'm begging everybody. September, please put that on your calendars. If you can find some kind of way to make it to Charlotte. It's not just come to Charlotte and, just to meet people. It's like come to Charlotte, but boost your business at the same time. I don't get a financial benefit from having folks come to Charlotte to go to that thing. Like, I don't have any stake in that at all. It's just, it was such a great idea he presented. And it just made sense. If you really want to take your crafting to a business level, it's free. Come do it. And, don't mess with me. I might have to figure out how to do a get together or something. You know what I'm saying? Because the show is usually a Friday and a Saturday. The actual show itself. They don't have anything on Sunday. Shoot, don't be putting that together for Sunday. Be like, come stay the whole weekend, man. We all hang out on Sunday, go out to eat, have a good time.
You better shoot. You better.
That would be fun. That would be dope.
That would be fun.
I know. Hey, I want them, man. I ain't in no here to go nowhere. You might kick me out. I might, go down the road a little bit, but shoot, you know what I'm saying? When we come to kick it.
Look, Airbnb, a big old 15, 20 room mansion, and we all stay together and hang out.
That would be so fun. I can't wait.
That would be fun.
I'm excited. I am so
excited. Take over the hotel. Look, rent out the hotel, take it over.
So it looks like Shamika's near you too.
Shamika?
Yep. She's
sweet.
A couple hours from you.
Yeah, so I mean that would be cool. Have everybody don't. Y'all done started something.
Man.
Y'all done started something. Now I'm gonna have to see if we can't find me a daggone hotel. Oh my
Say, man, Baby's Booty is the meetup spot.
And there's several that's not far from the convention center that would work really well. So we may have to do that. Come crash the Queen City. Shondi says, where's your daughter, Marylin?
So she's in Durham. Yeah.
Which is right next door to Raleigh. They twin cities.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Oh, Shandy, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know why people think Charlotte is the capital. It is not. But it's just a whole lot. Shandy, it is, I had it pulled up. I just said it 15th through the 16th, I think, or something like that. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link in the description actually. to the event. Graphics Pro.
Oh, strength. Oh,
And I haven't. How many people in here? There's 31 people in here. And I know quite a few people gonna watch the replay, but I haven't told anybody. And the only reason why I haven't told anybody is because I know life changes or whatever, but I'm supposed to be a speaker at that event.
Oh,
oh,
nice.
we gonna be
That's the
there.
other reason why I'm like begging y'all, please come. Because if I'm gonna be up there on that stage, I'm gonna need all the support I can get.
So you know what I'm gonna need? Can I give me an E for president shirt?
No, sheriff. It's sheriff. It's the sheriff. It's the sheriff. Not the president.
Oh man.
I don't want to be over nobody's country. There's too many crazy people in this world. I ain't got time for it. Shoot. But yeah, the business, the Start Here Academy, he wanted to, he asked if I would be a speaker at the event. I told him that I would. So we're in planning stages of making sure everything is whatnot. But I haven't said anything to anybody about it. So I hope more people come. It would be lovely. And he said that, well, there's more to it, but I'm hoping people will come.
Well, we want to say congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
I
Thank
can't
you.
wait. I'm gonna be there with bells on.
Look, we'll bring our bells.
We gonna have the bells.
Look, we gonna show up and show out with bells. That would be phenomenal. Everybody bring their bell. That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be really dope, man. I would just probably give up my career right then and there. I'm like, that's it. I don't need nothing else. I don't like just to have a family, everybody, like connected. I love that because it ain't about me; it's about the community. So I'm excited for everybody, which is part of the reason why we're doing the Get It Together challenge. I need to get it together so that I can, not look like a total floof head when I'm doing stuff. Marylin be all put together here.
No.
And I know why you're a teacher. You and Patrice are teachers. It makes sense now. It makes sense. You have to be together for them kids. Well, not teaching counsel, but same principle. You still deal with the children, and you have to be put together for the children. And I'm my hat is off to y'all.
Thank you.
Because to deal with young folks and shape their lives like that on a daily basis in person, that's amazing.
Yeah, that'd just be so cool. I would love. That's just. I mean, I love doing the lives, but just to be able to sit down and meet and talk and just. Oh, that'd be so cool. So cool. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Come on, the Charlotte big boy. We ready.
We coming. We just. Oh yeah, y'all got some work to do down there.
Say Jay Dizzle, my nizzle. We need him to say something like that. I need to. I hate he's not here.
Oh, you know what? JD is like he like Marylin and the husband. He's out there in the woods. He got him a brand new Doom buggy, and he put the supercharger motor on it and got it painted with the brand new seat covers. So right before I called him, right before the show, I think he said he was stuck in the mud and somebody got a call. Remember this old boy stuck in the mud in the woods?
That's cool, actually.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like every other weekend he's out doing something really cool. That's one thing I can say. He lives his life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? He enjoys life, so he be trying to get me out there in the woods. I'm like, I ain't going out there with them animals. Is you crazy? Is you no?
In the bear's house. In the bear's house. You know what I'm saying? In the bear's house. Nah, bro. We gonna let him have his space.
Yeah. They do it out. They be on the boats, fishing, and I'm like, look, I'm from the city. We don't, no sir. But I want to go out there. I'm gonna go out there one time just so I can say. I just hope I don't break nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I talking about being on the boats and doing buggy and all that. And I thought he and my husband would get along great.
Duh. Because like JD is like, I'm telling you, he'll go buy that thing for like $750 or $2,500. He'd be like, it's worth $10,000 fixed up, and then he'll put like another $2,500, and he'll ride that thing to death. The next thing you know, it's on sale for $12,500.
He a trip. He a trip. So speaking of that, so making with Marylin, what is your favorite thing to do outside of crafting? Like what is your pastime look like?
So we do a lot of, we take our Jeep and we do a lot of just trails and stuff like that. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, there's a lot of places within 3.5 hours of here. And that's the big thing in our life right now is doing that. We do hiking, I don't know, anything outdoorsy we like to do. We used to boat all the time. We sold our boat.
Okay.
We don't do that anymore. But yeah, outdoorsy things.
That's why you like Denver so much, huh? It's a
That's,
lot of trails in Denver. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it's a lot of trails. I went, like I said, my uncle lived in Denver. He was like, I like to go hiking. I'd be like, what?
So we like to go to, it's Frisco is the name of it. There's Frisco, Breckenridge. Breckenridge is too touristy. Frisco is still kind of quaint and cute. It's probably about an hour west of Denver. And just right in the heart of the mountains, real low key. That's our favorite place to go is the Frisco area.
Do y'all have to worry about the animals? That would be scaring me, because they be like, them animals be out there. They be out there.
I mean, you in the bear's house.
Yeah.
So like there's an area where we go feed chipmunks, but we don't have to worry too much about the chipmunks.
Say Alvin and Theodore are well behaved. You don't worry about them. What about like bobcats and stuff like that?
Yeah, no, we haven't seen those.
That's good.
That's a blessing.
But they do have bears out there. But I think the bears are as afraid of you as you are of them.
I guess I don't want to take that chance.
Yeah. But my husband, he comes prepared with.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Look at it. I don't know why this is a thing, but I just gotta run with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Sin, crazy self.
I'm telling y'all, it's a thing. It's a thing.
No, it can't be a thing. It cannot. I promise you, it can't. That's a whole pointless. What do they call that when the politics marketing? That's a whole
marketing scale.
No. Well, I can't think of what the word is. What they call it when the people build up a campaign. That's the wrong campaign. That's what I was trying to say. That's not a good campaign for me. You know how when they have the but when it's time to vote for stuff, and then they have those. This ad is sponsored by such and such, and show all the bad stuff about people.
Yeah.
And y'all be like, what? Baby, she did what? That poor dog. Oh no, we can't have her from it. No, y'all just don't know. You see what you see on camera.
Yeah.
You know what?
Presidential material.
I'm just saying it can't be no worse than some of what these other ones done did.
Right. I mean, we all have skeletons. We do. I swear we do. But I like sheriff because I'm like root tooting. I don't root tooting. I wear my cowboy hat. I wear my boots. Man, that's right up my alley. Oh my God.
Oh.
So what do you like to do in your pastime, big boy?
Oh, I like to go I like to travel to yeah, if it ain't football, I like to travel. I like to go travel and see people and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm that clown that you can't take nowhere because I'm loud. You know, I'm just on curl. You know what I'm saying? Look,
I have family like that, so
ain't no shame. You know what I'm saying? I be like, ooh, I'm with Marylin and baby's booty. I gotta behave. You know what I'm saying? I be having to watch it. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But life is short, you know what I'm saying? And like we need to live it and we need to have fun. I ain't gonna wait for tomorrow. Let's do it today. You know what I'm saying? It got me in a lot of trouble sometimes, but now we know. But yeah, I mean, you got man, carpe diem. You know what I'm saying? Seize the day. You know, that's me. Let's have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to
Yeah,
have
I
fun too, but I'm not quite carpe diem, but I like to have fun too. Cause someday I'll be like, I ain't seasoned nothing. I'm going back to bed.
But that is I think that's part of it too, because I gotta have my nap. If I don't have my nap, it's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Mm.
But I just, you know, just I think like just the freedom to be able to do what you want to do. Yeah, I feel like I don't work hard. Well, sometimes I work hard in my life, not that much, very, 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 very little. And that very, very little time that I work hard in my life, you know what I'm
So
saying?
silly.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I tell people we ought to do this once, so you better enjoy it. Just,
Yeah. That's the
you know,
one thing I like too about our group. A lot of us are on the not over the hill, but going up the hill age of things. And we done been through some stuff. We done seen some stuff, and it's like, okay, it's time to chill out and have fun, and do what we want to do.
mm,
And I appreciate that, because everybody has something to offer and have fun, you know. So one day I'll be, um, in the old folks home, but until then, we gonna have
mm,
us. We gonna cut up with
mm.
some circuits and some silhouettes. Oh, speaking of which, um, the 755, I think it was. This is the brother scan and cut, and
Oh,
it has its own little screen here that you can run this
Oh, wow.
machine independent of a computer. You don't have to, like, if scan and cut. So if I had stickers on some sticker paper, right, and it's already printed, I can put the stickers paper on the mat in here. The machine will pull it through, scan the whole mat, and it will pinpoint where the stickers are and ask you where to cut it out. And it'll kind of intelligently determine where the cut lines are based off of the way the sticker is set up. And
Huh.
so on the screen, you can set the limit, of how close or how far away from the sticker you want it to cut, whether you want it to cut in a square or whether you wanted to kiss cut like an outline or whatever. And you do all of that from just the cutter itself. So that's why I bought this, was because if I wanted to do stickers or stuff like that, I didn't have to worry about going onto the software, setting the cut line and all of that stuff. This does it automatically in the machine. But that's, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far with just this version of the cutter, that's the best thing it can do, because it doesn't have very good interface software like Cricut or Silhouette for that matter. The software I've used with this is not user friendly at all. Like, they really need to work on it if they haven't already. It's been a while since I looked into it. So the scan and cut really wasn't my ideal cutting machine, but it's excellent at what it's good with. But that's about it. It puts me in the mind of Patrice's new machine, because it's like a lot of these are built on the same kind of setup. Because when I first saw the Starcraft, I was like, that's a scan and cut, but of course they improved it in some ways. But yeah, this is a scan and cut. It's a little pricey because it's made by Brother. Brother is, who made the embroidery machines that we use, but it's still a pretty decent cutting machine. So yeah, this is a scan and cut Miss 755.
Man, every time I see a brothers, I'll be like, oh, brother.
Mm-hmm. It's always something out there, because there are commercial cutters too. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we usually, crafters, go with what we're comfortable with and what's well known. So there's Graph Tech cutters, which are like top of the line cutters. You can even go on Amazon and get a US cutter, which is something like 40 inches wide, for about the same price as what you pay for the new Cricut 3, but you're getting a long industrial level type of cutter. And those are usually used for cutting sign vinyl and, big, huge stuff like that. But it can cut the same stuff we cut. I mean, they're all cutters. They just different sizes. So, but yeah, just you can go on, any of y'all can go on Amazon and look up plotters, because that's the real name for what these are, plotters. And find it's all kind out there. But Graph Tech is right there at the top of the line of what you can get for a cutter, industrial level cutter.
Have you ever tried one of those print cuts?
Who, Marylin?
Like there is one like they do like the sublimation print cut, like a Brothers. I think I've seen them before.
I haven't seen that. You talking about where it prints and then it goes back and cuts it out again? So I saw an industrial one, but I think that was because I did a video 2 years ago, I think, where I went into a friend of mine had a printing shop, and they did t-shirts, sublimation, and I went in the back and showed everybody all the machines. One of those machines, I'm pretty sure but it wasn't sublimation. It was not laser. It was something other than sublimation, and it did stickers. And that's what it did. You could print it, would print and cut it out on the same machine, but it wasn't sublimation.
Yeah.
And I don't
that might
remember
be what it was. That might be what I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, I don't remember what brand it was though.
I got a good question.
I'll have to
Marylin.
text her. But I did it on it's on the video. If anybody ever wanted to go see what it was, it's on the video, because I showed that machine along with all the other big, huge. But they went out of business with the pandemic.
Oh,
that company that I went to. No, not brother. That company that I toured at the mall. It was a mall store.
Oh, okay.
And they shut down when the pandemic shut the whole mall down. They just kind of was like, we're just not gonna reopen. I guess it wasn't as profitable as they had hoped it would be. And they sold all of their equipment. And I was like, bro, you couldn't have let me in on that a little bit. And they sold all of that equipment at one price too. And I think it was something ridiculous, like $50,000. But a lot of that equipment was like, one of those printers was 50 by itself. And they had a Melco embroidery machine. They had a big, huge sublimation printer. I mean, the whole bells of DTG machine, all the bells and whistles, and they sold it all for like 50 something $1,000. It was not a lot of money, and I was like, bruh. And then he wouldn't break it up, so that you could do whole package of nothing. So
that's crazy. I'd have been at the bank. Hey, can you bless me?
$7.55 to my reclaim your time, Marylin. I'll shut up.
I am a better listener than a talker, so you
know what? I do have a great question for Miss Marylin.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think I hear my husband calling me.
Good save.
That was good. Have you thought about doing a live yet?
Yes.
That's a loaded question.
I think I'm doing it next Saturday. And I have a couple of people that have agreed to help me so far. So, yeah.
I didn't make the cut? Oh, man. Dang it.
It's people that have been pushing or prodding or, lifting me up. So, which you've done too, but yeah, no, sorry.
Don't feel bad, big boy. I didn't get that phone call. She was like, she talked too much. I can't fool with her. She took over the show.
No, it's been people that have been like, when are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it? You need to do it. You need to do it. So I said, okay, you come do it with me. I'll do it. So
Oh,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
so I think a week from today.
okay.
Yay.
Have you put a time with it? Have you put a time on it yet?
We talked about a time, maybe like 6 or so in the evening. 6,
I can't
7,
wait.
something like that. Whatever works with their schedule.
Are you
And
Central Time?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Kansas. Yeah.
And so I got to figure out how to like read the comments and talk to the camera and interact with the people. So it'll be pretty rough.
We got you. All you need
It's
is
gonna be.
all she need
Hey,
is 40 to moderate for.
Yeah,
oh Lord.
I've
Now that's
already
one
put a
thing
few
you do. You
people
might,
on as moderators.
huh?
They don't know it yet, but I have.
You got moderators already?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I hope I make. You know what? I don't. I think I need. You know what? I need me a wrench. I need a wrench. I be in there trying my best. I be trying to work. I know I be falling short, but I be trying.
You know what's funny is I never even noticed on your channel, Big Boy, that I was a moderator, that I had a wrench. Never noticed. I don't know how long it was there before I figured out that meant something.
Man, and you know what? What y'all do so good. Y'all do. I mean, it just be like, I I don't know what I did. I just be like, y'all. I just so blessed. That's all I can say. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Cause boy, show make your job a whole lot easier, boy.
Yeah. It makes a difference when you enjoy the show. Enjoy the content of the channel that you're a moderator of. And for the
Yeah.
most part, the folks are 755 say you can have 40 sprints. For the most part, the folks in the chat are good. We don't have crazy people in the chat. Now when Big Boy's channel hits, 50, 60, 80, 100,000, when you can't even keep up with the chat because people are doing this right here, then yeah, you'll see the big difference for that. Those moderators are very important.
Man, I am excited. I pray we make it to that level. Oh God.
Be careful what you ask for, Big Boy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Be careful what
I'm,
you ask.
I'm gonna have to really send out some checks then.
Yes,
Hey,
Have you
Cathy
ever
said,
sat in a live of a channel that has 100,000 followers and just watched the chat?
oh, just
Yeah.
watch the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? I've been trying to. I'm gonna get it one day. I'm gonna get a. Charmaine.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The
Charmaine.
the guy that has the solo like Patrice has, Mr. Crafty.
Oh, yes, yeah.
His chat goes so fast you can't read it. I mean,
Oh,
it's
Mr. Crafty
sometimes,
Pants.
yeah, sometimes it goes so fast you're not even really interacting with people.
Man. I think what's his name? I wanna get a hold of him too. It's just sometimes they just what's his name? The Rhinestone world.
Matt,
Matt.
Oh,
I don't know that you'll be able to get Matt stays busy. That is a busy, busy man. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't, other
Yeah.
than his time,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
his chat blows slap up too.
yes, yeah,
But
I
it's
have
still
seen that too, where it's just going so fast you can't read it.
there's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean it's truly a blessing to get to that point. I hope I make it too. But I don't want it to get, I kind of like it like this, maybe a few more people,
It's
but
nice
I
to
don't even
chill.
know. I don't think I would like it if it did get out of hand. I like because I know a lot of my people. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them, I see them. You know what I'm saying? I think I was talking to JD. If I can keep me, if I can get it right around by baby's booty, in between baby's booty and Eve, yeah. I mean, excuse me, between baby's booty and Patrice on the live. Oh, that would be perfect. You know
That's
what I'm
coming.
saying? Huh?
It's coming. It is coming. I
I
mean,
hope
our
so.
channel has been, God, how long? I think I've been on YouTube. I know 5 years, but it might be 6. It takes time,
Yeah.
but once it starts to grow, even you've already started growing.
Yeah.
So for anybody that's new looking to get into it, you maybe 100, 200 subscribers. When you hit that first 100, it's like, oh, this is so cool. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hit that first 1,000, you're like, oh my god, 1,000 people actually pay me some attention. It's crazy. But as it grows, you you kind of become accountable to the folks that are
Yeah.
watching you. And it's like, you really YouTube is YouTube is a challenge in and of itself, especially if you don't keep it in its place. And it's difficult to keep it in its place because you get so your whole world becomes YouTube and
Yeah.
trying to bring content all the time. And then after a while, it's like you lose who you are to a certain extent. I don't know how to explain that, but I've seen so many YouTubers that have like, I need a break, and they just walk away from it,
Yeah.
because it can get overwhelming at times. Because even there's another crafting channel, I can't think of his name right now. I don't think his name is a part of the channel. I think his channel is named something Dilla Crafting, but anyway, it's a pretty big channel. And he just lost 2 of his people that was helping him, and he was like, and I'm having to redo everything and restructure and get back to what was true to me and blah blah. Because keep in mind, not only the larger you grow, not only are you dealing with your viewers, right, that you started out with, but now you cross over into being an affiliate,
Yeah.
right? Because you're
Yeah.
trying to make more money off more than just YouTube. You're trying to make outside money. So you got those affiliates that you go out there and find. But then when the affiliates start finding you, that opens up a whole nother ball game. And you're like, people are like, here, can you promote my stuff? Here, can you promote my stuff? Here, I need you to promote your channel. We love your channel. Promote our stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like, you don't even know who I am. Why is you trying to get me to promote pantyhose? I don't do nothing with
Yeah.
what do you know what I'm saying? So you got to filter through all of that. It's a lot, and the larger it grows, that's why I said be careful what you ask for, because some people don't handle that growth very well at all,
Yeah.
and especially if you grow super quick, whew,
Yeah.
those are the ones that just like end up losing it. Maker's gonna learn.
Yeah.
Maker's gonna learn. That's the name of the channel.
I
You
saw
know?
his video on that when he talked
Yeah,
about losing
yeah,
the blonde-headed girl. I can't remember her name. Courtney.
exactly.
Courtney.
I
No,
didn't know the
Courtney's his
lady.
wife, I
I,
think.
I knew him, but not the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you just, it's interesting. It's an interesting life. It really is.
You,
And so now I've enjoyed sitting back and watching everybody else. And, I just take my time and pill, do what the heck I want, and slow down some. It's time to slow down some.
yeah.
if you can call it that, slow down. So I'm gonna let everybody else take that torch and keep running. I don't want to be president. I'm okay being sheriff. I really am. I really am. So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
I really want to try to find. Hopefully, at the beginning of the year, I really want to find somebody that can. Literally, I'm finna expand. Try to have somebody help me with the videos, and
Mhm.
because I just got. And I say monetize on TikTok, but where I can go live,
Mhm.
and it's crazy. And I'm not the type of person, I'm not gonna stress myself out because whatever it is, it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the blood pressure, but I think I'm almost ready to the point to where I'm ready to have somebody help me. I think there's just so much with this social media. You know what I'm saying? Like all these lives, you could take them and break them down and do so much, and there's so much stuff that I don't know that I think I'm about ready. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna have to get somebody on the team to help me with this because I mean we can I just think we can we could push a whole lot harder. There's so many platforms out there, you know what I'm saying, that
That's where the Get It Together challenge will help.
Yes, yes,
I wish
yes.
I wish I was more organized in the very beginning. I think things would have been well, but then again, I'm happy where I am. But it probably would have been a lot bigger had I been more organized.
Yeah,
I didn't take it seriously in the beginning. It was more like this is just something fun to do. But had I treated it like a legit channel, with the end goal of like Marilyn, how she started out, and she's literally doing things very well. She's gonna
Thank you.
be Maker's gonna learn platform here soon. That's just
Hmm.
how well her structure and her videos are.
yeah.
I was just like, whatever, hey, let's do a video today, type of situation. So if you plan and you organize and you do things, people appreciate structure and they appreciate knowing what to expect. So if you lay it out and you plan it out and it's a well executed mission, you'll have people, they know you post a new video every Wednesday and every Friday, they'll be there, and it'll continue to grow because they know they can rely on you and trust you. So, Maryland's on the right path. That's the
Hey,
path I part of me wishes I had chosen, but I'm on the path that I was supposed to be on anyway, so it's all right.
Well, you've had a great path. I'm a slow, steady grower, just slow and steady. I'm not gonna be
That's the
big,
way.
but
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
enjoying
That's the way to
myself.
win the race. You gonna win it because you're slow and steady with it. You're doing a great job. I love your channel.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, cause like you gonna go in, you gonna go in detail. You gonna show me. I'm just, ooh. And then I use words that's not even, not even in the English dictionary. We need you to
You are so slow.
reach around.
Rich around
We know what that is. Marilyn, have you seen his video with the panty liner yet?
with the panty liner. What?
Yeah,
No.
You talking
love
about
it,
the
love it. The maintenance tank.
the uh the tampon.
It's
I
not a
think
tampon, big boy. It's a
it's been a
panty
Oh,
liner.
it's
while,
not. Oh,
right? You did it a while back.
yeah, one of
Yeah,
my
Yeah,
first
yeah, yeah.
videos.
I think I did see that. Yeah.
that was a hilarious video, but it worked. It worked. I was like, this is not gonna work. Man, that thing worked so good, it didn't make no darn sense. I said, Lord have mercy, this is fun. Love it. Love it. You
But
gotta watch it, Marilyn. It's hilarious.
it's.
If you
I mean,
haven't.
we got us
I think I
crafters.
did, but I need to go back and see that.
Us crafters, we make our money thinking outside the box. Excuse me, thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. You're right.
Try to do something everybody else has done. That's but when we think outside the box and we use that's one thing about crafting. Using your creativity will definitely get you paid in this industry.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. 755 says Marilyn should have been a teacher.
Yeah.
She said you should have been a teacher.
Close enough.
And I started
What's
that
what?
way.
I was just about to say, go on, say it, bro. I was about to drop that gem. You know who said? Okay, I said Marilyn was a teacher first, and then she went into counseling.
Yeah.
What did you teach first?
I taught middle school business
Woo!
way back then. Way back then, it was called keyboarding, but it was word processing, that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was with middle school then. They were fun because some of them are still like little babies, and some think they're really mature. But I definitely I like high school kids the best.
Middle school was rough.
Yeah.
I did not have a good middle school
Uh,
experience. I hated middle school.
yeah.
I love school. I
Uh-huh.
hated middle school.
Yeah. And that's, when kids get to high school, they start going off onto their own, like drama and forensics or band or football or whatever. And they can mix with older kids that have their interests versus the same kids they've been with since they were in kindergarten. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
it's a neat time. And then Nicole wants to know when your next rhinestone class is.
Oh yes.
I had one scheduled for I think it was next week or whenever, but I canceled it. So I don't know, Nicole. I don't know. Right now, I can't answer that question because I'm still like on sleepy mode from working all night. But I should have more answers on that tomorrow during the live. But I've had many requests for another one.
Yeah.
Because some people missed the first two. So I do need to do it again. But I may wait, and I don't want to wait till after the first of the year because rhinestones are hot for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to wait till after the first of the year because the mail system is so screwed up right now. If because that one ticket that I was selling came with the supplies, and if I try to mail out the supplies, sometimes they didn't. I was struggling to get them there on time before, so to get them on time now is like gonna be impossible. So if I did do it, I may do the tickets that don't come with supplies, so that I don't have to deal with that headache of feeling bad because somebody didn't get their supplies on time because of the mail system. So,
Hey, I
but
do
yeah,
have a question.
What's your question?
Okay, so I've been watching your videos, getting ready for my new bling stuff. And at one time you were cutting your flock with the back on it. And then you moved. No. I have that backwards. You were cutting without the back on the flock, and now you're cutting it with the back on the flock. What led you to that decision?
Because when you cut it without the back on it, the rhinestones stay stuck to the flock. I mean, the flock stays stuck to the mat. Matter of fact, I think I have an example of what I mean.
Marylin, you're getting a lot of love in the comments.
I wish I could read them more. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody.
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. So here's your typical cricket mat, right? And this is a template for a face mask that I did probably 3 months ago, if not longer than that. So once you cut it and you peel that, you got to get this off of there. So I'd have to get a scraper and scrape these off. That's more work than what I want to do. Okay. And because I have certain mental issues. I have a lot of mental issues, but this one particular one, I don't like for stuff to stay stuck to my hands. I mean, so when them little dots get stuck to my fingers and I'm like, oh, God, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like the way that feels. So I prefer to use it with the backing on. And then if it's cut properly and your blade is decent and you get it just right, you can peel it and all those dots will stay stuck to that backing and you don't have to weed anything, so to speak. Now, every so often you still gotta pick out some of them stupid dots and I'll be so miserable. But I'd rather do that than to, because if you notice, Matt did the opposite. I was leaving them stuck to the mat and he was leaving it stuck to the back of the paper backing. Then I switched to leaving it on the backing paper, and next thing I know, he was leaving it up to the mat. And I was like, yuck, I thought that was the easiest way, was the way he was doing it all along. But I don't know why he changed. But yeah, no, I don't like, no, as you see, that mat still got them stupid dots.
Yeah.
I don't want to scrape the mat. So that's why
I'm doing it both ways just to practice.
And find whichever one works the best for you.
I like leaving the paper on the mat, but then the paper was really sticking to the mat and kind of ripping as I was trying to take the paper off the mat.
I suggest to use a mat that's already been used before. Okay. When you do that method, don't do a brand new mat. Or I saw I don't know if it was a YouTuber or a TikToker. What she would do is when she get a brand new mat, she'd get a t-shirt and stick it to the front and just make it just a little less tacky. Yeah. And then she didn't have that issue anymore. But I don't ever use a brand new mat when I do rhinestones.
I think I have a light grip mat that I've never used. So
the light grip might work.
Maybe I'll dig that out and try that out.
Let me know how that works for you, because I don't. I think I've bought different grip once. And I don't even know where that mat is right now. But cricket, team cricket. Woo! But yeah, that's why I changed.
Okay.
Good question. Thank you for picking up on that.
Yeah.
I was wondering why nobody ever really. Now in my rhinestone class, I explained that in detail.
Okay.
Why I do it that way. So good question. I love rhinestones, y'all. Y'all have no idea how much I love rhinestones.
They're blingy.
They are.
Yes, they are.
I can't believe I waited this long to wear it.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you the funny thing is, I love making like my rhinestone hoodies and stuff. But when I look at designs, I'm like, I'm too old to be wearing that. You know? Like, no, ain't that too young for me? You know, so a lot of times I'll see really gorgeous designs, absolutely love them, and I'm just like, buy it and don't ever cut it for myself. I'm buying it for myself, but don't ever wear it because eventually I'm like, I'm too old to be wearing that. That's
Oh no.
somebody's grandma. Why am I wearing that?
You know, I was really contemplating on stealing my wife's cup today, but I don't think I can get away with. Is that you, Heather? Heather, is that you?
You was gonna end up in the doghouse.
Well, I was just gonna run.
Big boy.
Not that fast or long, but I was gonna try.
You gonna wind up sitting right in that chair, sleeping in that chair, but she ain't gonna let you back to the house. I don't even know why you tripping.
But you know what?
If you want a rhinestone cup, well, don't make me make you a rhinestone cup.
Hey, you know
I
what?
don't know what to put on it, but
you know what though? I won't be thirsty. I can just.
you sure won't. You won't have no wife, but you have a cup and some nectar of the gods up in that mug. Shoot.
I told him, you know how heavy rhinestones are. I told him his wife would not have weak wrist syndrome drinking out of that cup. It's heavy.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I just hope she make it home with it tonight.
Thanks.
You know what? Have her a cup made, big boy, and then that way she'll give you that one.
She'll what?
She'll give you that one. Have her another one made.
I don't think
or am I thinking of the wrong wife?
I don't think
keep them both.
I don't think no more of them cups getting made no more. Yeah, you know what?
You need to have a bling party. Sit down and just bling some stuff.
Yeah.
On camera.
That would be a 2-3 day party.
It'll be a few hour party now.
Yeah.
It'll be a few hours, but it wouldn't necessarily be 2 days.
We would have to all take turns.
Yeah.
Tag you in.
Was the fastest I've done, but it's a small area as opposed to the other one.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you bring the volleyball to the party. We can all take turns on that one too.
I think she said something mean to you.
Oh no!
I am not bringing that volleyball. Let me show you this other cup. This is my favorite one. This one took me 4 days.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Ooh. Hey.
This one took because of mixing, I just did the colors at random. I didn't have any template or anything I was going off of. I was just putting them on, and then I went on Amazon and found these little itty bitty. Working with these size stones was a fool. These stones are like SS3 size. They're like super teeny to make her, and she's not the best looking, but I tried. But
she's made out of stones too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's dope.
I saw on Be Createful just today that she has little black bags of, I don't know, dust. She calls it dust.
Pixie dust.
Like that. But they're SS2s for 2SS. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I have in the bling box. She sent some. I had never used them before, but yeah, those are like when you start fooling with stuff that little at our age, just like where do I find the
Yeah,
thing
I
for the
told my
glasses?
husband I want one of those round magnifying glasses with lights on it for Christmas.
Okay, that'll work.
Because I was like, ooh.
Yeah, they're small. But yeah, the this was a actually it was longer than 3 days. This was a good week and a half project.
Dang.
And I couldn't keep at it because the smell of the glue that I was using at the time was too much for my husband. He didn't like the smell of the glue, so I had to work on it when I wasn't in his presence so that I wouldn't make him sick. But this was one of my favorite cups. Then I went and bought, because this is grande size, I think. I went and bought a venti, like I was really gonna bling that thing out, and it's sitting right there in that box. I need to bling it. I haven't blinged it yet. So yeah,
I didn't know you did cups too. Oh.
I don't. I can, but I do not do them for people. The Mickey Mouse was the first of me trying to attempt to do something for somebody else, and the volleyball kind of led me to believe that I don't like people that much. So I don't know that I would do another. I mean, my sister, now that Mickey Mouse I thought was just too cute to not do it. So that's why I ended up doing it. But I don't know that I would do a cup for anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, my best friend, we've been best friends since we were 6. And she texted me, she says, "Who's Heather?" And I was like, "Well, it's a friend of mine's wife." And she said, "Okay, I thought you replaced me because who else would you make a cup for but your best friend?"
Oh.
I'm thinking I might surprise her with one at Christmas.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. I sure appreciate that cup because, when you look at it and you see a person, those are a lot of stones that you have to sit. You have to
like
her name is on the cup.
2,500.
If her name is on the cup, why is you trying to steal her cup, big boy? I
thought
thought
it was got one. It's pretty. I want to come on, and I want to come in with it. Just be like, oh, look at it. Yes, look at it. Did it? I can't come up there. I would have to, every time I pick it up, I got to make sure you don't see the heather. I got to make sure you just see all the blinging. You know what I'm saying? If I knew it was going to be that pretty, I'd have just got big boy. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm going to have to go out and take that out because baby be going back and watching. But
get him, girl. We got your back. That's your cup. And if I see him with it, I'm gonna tell.
You know what, big boy? I have a couple videos on how to make those. So if you want a cup, you got some Amazon links.
Make it yourself.
Hey, you know what?
Self-sufficient.
You know what? You know what? That I can't even lie. Oh no. I would. You know what? I would probably get started after the first row. Then I'd probably bribe one of my kids. Come here, boy. Come on, let me show you something.
I don't know. Now you might like it. Sit down in front of a Cowboys game. You got your bling right there on one side, your cup in your hand, everything. You got your nectar to God sitting right there, nice, chill, and just sit there. And
it'll be everywhere.
Because you got to jump up and say, "Yeah, touchdown." Yeah. So no, that won't work.
See, Sundays is like sacred because I have, like I said, I got 5 boys and they all come over. Plus they homeboys, and like it's like 2 of us. We got Cowboys, Seattle, 49ers, Patriots. So it's real heated up in there on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Well, now that I think about it, I don't want your sons coming over seeing you blinging cups and stuff. So then they might be a little concerned. So we'll leave that alone and say that for another day.
They gonna be trying to get one.
Look, Marylin, we may have to do the mat method then for a cup for him and his sons, where it's a template. Yeah. And you ain't got to worry about it. You getting the bling, but it's not hand bling cup.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's still
Oh.
pretty. It's still blingy. It's still
Oh,
blingy.
okay.
It's hard.
As long as
Yeah,
it's blinky,
yeah.
I'm not making
It,
them. I ain't giving
it
them nothing.
definitely blings. Yeah.
I ain't giving them nothing but a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Now
And
me
as a
getting
matter
my
of fact, I'm gonna show you what else they got that'll work just as fine too. You don't have me pulling out all kind of stuff today.
but that what I want me a cowboy cup and I want me a big boy cup.
Because you could probably even use this. If this is a rhinestone sheet.
Rhinestones. I saw those online.
So these are like sticker. Oh man, the adhesive
Yeah.
on these are stupid. Oh, they're so strong. I'm trying to find one that's already cut so I can show you. Oh, here we go. That the plastic is already out. See how blingy that is?
Yeah.
Like super, super blingy. And they're small. So I like to tell people the smaller the stone, a lot of times the harder to bling because you have more surfaces that are reflecting light than you do with a
Yeah.
larger stone. So the small ones, to put these in strips and wrap them around a cup, man, that would be dope.
That's pretty.
Super blingy.
It is.
And you just peel it and stick it on, and it holds on now. This thing is, because I did some Adidas slides with these, and they still got the bling on them.
Hey.
They dirty, but they still got the bling on them. I was wearing them shoes all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's several ways you can bling out a cup.
Yeah, I saw those on the Be Createful site, and I think she's up in the Kansas City area.
Yes, she is, if I'm remembering correct, because she used to be in Denver, but she moved. So I think she moved to about where you are because the stuff gets to be faster. And man, if she is, that would be.
So you went from bad, you went from a lot of snow to even more snow?
No, that was the lady at Be Createful. Marilyn, you've always been in Kansas?
Kansas, Tulsa, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Wichita, Kansas. Yeah. The 3-state area.
But it snows a lot in Kansas.
Sometimes, yes. Well, Kansas City, yes.
Kansas City, okay, that's what I meant to say. Because Kansas City is right there on the borderline, like Iowa and all that, man. It was like.
Yeah. So Kansas City is about an hour and a half north of me. And there is a line. There is a line. And above that line, it snows and ices a lot. And Kansas City's right above that line.
Yeah. Okay. I love Kansas City now. Don't get me wrong.
Too.
I love Kansas Gates, Arthur Bryant's, all that. I'm in there like swim world. You hear me? My fat butt gonna eat when I come to. Yeah, I'm coming to eat. If you come to Kansas City, you see the big boy in there. We somewhere with a real bone in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
He said a real bone. We don't make us have to not do the medium. We have to go to the hard shirt. But yeah, I'm a foodie too, so I can't talk. I'm a foodie. I love food.
Me too.
Yes. I love me some. I really do like Kansas City. I've been there a lot.
I do too.
I be in Kansas City a lot. Well, I used to when I used to drive. I love Kansas City. Yeah. It's pretty nice, bro.
I'll head out that way. That would be fun.
You're not gonna like Kansas City tomorrow, though.
Who?
Huh?
You, big boy.
Oh man.
Because Chiefs are playing the Cowboys tomorrow.
I keep telling y'all we got the hookup. You know Patrick Mahomes is from Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see, look, you see that? Oh,
I know he's from Texas, but he left Texas.
No, he's from Dallas, so he knows he want to come home. And he wants, you know it's cowboy country. If he wants to come home anytime within the next 2-3 years, he gonna have to make sure, like, he gonna pull up on a hamstring or something tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Watch. Y'all ready from the big boy.
You watch football too, Miss Marylin?
A little bit. I'm not into it like the guys are, but yeah, we watch the Chiefs every weekend. My husband.
So you're a Chiefs fan?
Yeah, my husband's into it.
Okay.
Hey, now let me tell you something. Hey, I love Kansas City, and they really had a really great team. But when they got that Texas boy in the quarterback, next thing you know, they in all the Super Bowls.
He upped their game. They've struggled this year. They have struggled this year, but he did up their game when he came a few years ago.
Man. Hold on. Hey, y'all still woke? Oh, yes, we still up here having a good time. For some reason, and I don't have no dudes on here, but we just keep going to the football. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Not a man in sight. Matter of fact, Flawless was in here earlier, actually. I'm sorry.
Oh, was he?
Here.
Yes.
And Joe Merchant was in here.
That's my boy. His birthday was yesterday.
They said, it's women in here. We ain't wanting to hang out.
Oh, by 2 a.m. in the morning. Man, I don't Marylin, I saw you finish the tumbler. Yup.
Oh yeah.
I gotta make
at about 4 in the morning.
Woo.
I gotta make the video of the tumbler. It's gonna be hard to try to pry away from her.
I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna snitch.
Well, I gotta make the video like thanking make it with Marylin for the club.
You don't have to do that.
I'm gonna do it I got to do it just to be like, oh look, baby, I show everybody. Oh, you didn't have to show everybody. You didn't have to show everybody my cup. I want everybody to see my cup.
That's funny. I'm saying in the next video he'll have black eye. You know what? I fell and hit the printer.
You know what I would say?
Oh, okay. No, DTC Queen Betty is still down, and I probably should have clarified. Betty herself technically isn't down, but her cartridge, one of her cartridges, the chip failed in it. And so it won't recognize one of my white ink cartridges. So the way Betty works is she has to have all cartridges present and accounted for before she will do anything. If one of them cartridges ain't plugged in all the way or whatever, she's like, no, where my cartridge at? So I hate that. I don't know why the chip failed, but it did, and I haven't had those cartridges very long, but there's no warranty on it. So I'm gonna have to order another set of either cartridges, which I intend to do anyway. But I also am probably going to invest in some chips just in case that happens again. I could just replace the chip. Because I mean, it's still a piece of computer equipment, so whatever. But that's what's wrong. And to find somebody that sells them in the States that can get them here pretty quick is going to be a challenge. So like those cartridges I got from Canada, and it took over a week to get them. So I just need another set of cartridges, and I had a job that I needed to get done, but I ended up just giving her the money back because I couldn't get it. It had a deadline, and I wouldn't have been able to meet it in time, waiting on cartridges. So,
man, you should hit. You know, God, I need to name my printer. She ain't doing nothing. She just ready to go. I just do a nozzle check and.
Who is Megatron?
Okay, Megatron is the 3880.
Okay.
But I use the big one now.
Oh, the 40-something inch one, right? Got you.
Yeah, and she just be sitting there. I think I got the same image. It's like 2 images, and I just reprint it like every 3 days. Just
to keep it flowing. That's smart. I wish I had done that with the L1800. I didn't. I don't have to pull that dang print head out, man. I'm not looking forward to that.
And you know what I do? I make sure I do the same images because it has like 6 different colors in it.
That's smart.
And I print the same one. Because if you ever notice, if you watch my videos when I be converting printers, I do the same Fat Albert every time for the Simpsons because it has about 12 different colors on it. So you know, as long as all those colors, as long as all those colors come out perfect.
I got an idea, big boy, for my white ink. I want to get a not mixer, but you know what I'm saying, one of those.
Circulation.
Oh, the
Um,
shaker thingies.
yeah, yeah, and then tube the ink down to Betty because of how big those cartridges are. They stick out, so I can run the tube down into the hole and just pump the ink as I need it, instead of leaving the ink and having to pull each cartridge out and shake it. I think that's where the problem came in because I would constantly pull them out, have to pull them out, shake them, and put them back. So I want to try that. I just don't know where. Because some people have been making their own shaker system. Like one guy, Marylin, one guy had baby bottles. They were like rows of baby bottles. It was the cutest thing ever because he has kids. And I guess the kid outgrew the baby bottles. So he was like, I'm not going to make these baby bottles go away. So all his ink is in baby bottles and he just shakes the baby bottle and it's got the tube coming from the bottom of the baby bottle going down into the printer. It was the craziest thing ever. But I want to do something similar so that I don't have to take those cartridges out like that. And see if I can get that to work. I don't know. I meant to ask you your opinion on that the other day.
Is it clogging up or?
No, it's just. I mean, I don't print every day. I should. A lot of times I'll go 2-3 days without printing, and just to be on the safe side, I shake the cartridges every time. Mm-hmm. So I mean, because that's pretty much the habit that I'm in since I got the L1800 is to shake it every. So
and I was just the opposite. The same thing happened to you was the same thing that happened to me, and that's why and I tell people it is best to shake your inks. You know what I'm saying? But I have had like you, I've had the same horror stories with that 3880. You take it out, a chip don't read, and next thing you know, it's a week on the cartridge. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? You know what they gotta do like about that? You sure get to put that big boy white ink to the test one more again. What it's gonna be like with that big boy ink sitting in your printer for a whole week. You do that one little low head cleaning, it's gonna come out immaculately.
Every time. Every time.
Yeah,
white for the white.
That ink is hey, you know it's my remember I was telling you about I had put that to the side because I was waiting on that to it's in Dallas now, so
I appreciate that. I do need to order some because like this is all I got left. Now she's full. She's full right now, but this is all I have left. Marylin, when I tell you, so I have 4 white ink cartridges. This bottle fills up 2 ink cartridges. So I have to have 2 bottles of white ink to fill her up. Betty is a pig. A pig.
Do you
but, you know, I don't mind because I know who I'm supporting and it's worth it.
And you know what? And you would think with the large format printers that you would use like a lot of ink. You really don't.
No, she's good. She's good with ink.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. Well, we got to get making with Marylin into this DTF game. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I want to do it. I just got to wait a little while.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, really DTF is for like lazy people like me. Like I don't like doing a whole bunch of work. You know, you just hit the button and then it print and it do all the work for you. You can put a little powder on it, heat it up.
And if I hadn't have been as hard on my L1800, I'd send it to you. I have used it though.
So I want to Marissa Dandridge. I think she decorated for Christmas already. Is that what you did, Marissa? Well, she's answering. So your L1800, did you buy it to use as a DTF printer?
Yes.
And then did it just never work out of the box, or what happened?
No, I'll just say the ink was not what it needed to be. So it discouraged me from, I mean, I was still determined to do DTF.
Mm-hmm.
But when Big Boy reached out to me about his white ink, I promise I was probably at the verge of saying, you know what, screw this, because I could not get a good white ink.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else and their grandma would have beautiful prints with white in the background and stuff, and mine was just looking like milk. And I, for the life of me, couldn't understand what I was doing wrong. And it turns out I wasn't doing anything wrong. I just didn't have the right ink in the printer. Once I got that white ink in there, I was like, bruh, this is what I've been looking for the whole darn time. So, fortunately,
Hold on, Miss E. When you got it, did you stir directly into the white?
I'm gonna hurt you because that's funny. That's actually funny because I did stare directly into that white and it didn't affect me at all. So I should have known then that that's what I didn't have to wear my shades.
So did you get?
So when I open Big Boy's bottle, I have to have, you know, my shades on.
So did Betty come after your L1800? Okay, I gotcha.
So I had the L1800, and because the concept of DTF was just so phenomenal, I mean, it's groundbreaking to me because, well, ain't no need going into all of that. DTF is the best option in a lot of ways for t-shirts, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The most flexible, I should say.
Yeah.
But because it was so phenomenal, I knew the person who had Betty. I've known him for years. And as long as I've known him, he's had Betty sitting in his shop and she was just sitting.
Oh, wow.
And one time I asked him about the printer, and this was long before DTF. And he was saying that the cartridges are so very expensive for that machine. So that's why he never got it back up and running. He was like, the cartridge is like $300. But that's with using the photo printing stuff where you can print, you know, canvas, like big wall mural type canvases or whatever with that thing. So when Big Boy sent me the list of printers that can be converted to DTF, I called him and I was like, bro, my friend, and I was like, what kind of printer is that? And he told me she was a 7880. And I saw that 7880 on that list. I said, do you not realize what you have? Because he does t-shirts too. He uses vinyl. I said, you not realize what you have. You have a printer. It can be transferred. He was like, well, come get it. And I'm like, that's not what I'm calling to tell you. I'm calling to tell you you can convert it to DTF and make money, and you can do print t-shirts, or you can sell the prints. He was like, well, come get it then. You're not listening to me. That's not what I'm asking. I don't want to come get the printer. Well, you remember how much I told you I paid for it. Whoever it was gave it to him. And I said, yeah, you told me it was free $99. He said, well, come get it then. I was like, okay, I'll come get it. And that's how I got Betty. But of course, when he calls and he needs prints, I try to make sure, you know, I got his print out. But aside from that, you know, she was a bonus. And it, interestingly enough, when I tried to print things on the L1800, I couldn't get my colors right either. But on Betty, my colors are right. But it could be Big Boy inks because I've never used anything other than Big Boy inks in that printer. But in the L1800s, I was having color issues, so it could be the ink, the other colors too, and I didn't even know it. You know, so the experience with that, I love the printer, but the experience with it because of the ink was not a good one. It was very frustrating. When it worked okay. But once I switched over to Betty, it was like, wow, this is a whole different level. So I wanted to sell it, but my husband was like, no, you need to keep that for a backup. But because I've let it sit, I was using Betty, I wasn't using it. I probably should have named it. If I had named it, maybe I would have treated it better.
Yeah.
I think I did name it, but I just don't remember what I named it because I kind of like kicked it.
Headache.
Headache.
But it's the ink, though. It was the ink. It was the ink. I'm more than positive it was the ink that was causing all the problems.
Yeah, it's
I won't ask that.
It's man that and with a lot of sublimation ink, I've seen a lot of people just use a lot of different ink. But with that DTF, especially that white, you gotta have good white. That white could be the difference in between a head, a whole printer, so that's why I tell them, look, I tell people all day long, man, you don't have to get nothing from me, but at least get that white. Get that white. If you don't do nothing else, get that white, man.
Right.
It's gonna save you a lot of headache and pain. And you don't want to be taking the head off and cleaning it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And he's right. I mean, he's absolutely correct. It made all the difference in the world for me at DTF. He doesn't. I mean, I'm sure people probably like, well, I mean, you be on Big Boy Show and blah blah blah. No, I'm not gonna lie, just because. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you that thing saved my DTF experience, it really did. His ink made all the difference in the world.
But if you think about it, this predates you coming on my show, like the videos and the
You're
reviews.
right. You're right.
But you know what? That's how I advertise. I never really wanted to, like, I play, the Big Boy ink. I play, but the way I the way I advertised was I gave my ink out to everybody and let them do the reviews because I knew that, you know what I'm saying, that they, I knew they wasn't gonna, I know respectable people they wasn't gonna do no line. Let's go. Thank you, Deez. She's a lady.
She's a lady. Where's 755? She's a lady.
She's a lady.
That thing tickles me.
Man. But yeah, that that's and I like to try to be honest and help people and tell people, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people out there that'll just go out here and sell you this and tell you that. Look, I'm gonna give you the best of the best of the best of the best. Even the software I sell.
Yeah, Cadlink is good software.
And then they give you a free trial. I'm like, wow. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, you gonna give me 2 weeks for free?
Yeah, they do. Unlimited.
Like,
because like the software that I resell, it's a limited free trial. It usually didn't be that way when I first started selling it, but now some of the features are limited, but you get a full 30 days, but some of the features are limited.
Is that an embroidery software?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Miss Marylin. Do you have any affiliates?
So I have some affiliate links. Yeah. Amazon, Cricut. Even though I've never put it on my stuff. I need to. Creative Fabrica. Cosmos Inc.
Oh.
But that's through Share a Sale.
No. Okay.
And then Conde Systems. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I told myself in the beginning that I don't want to get into the links, and I'm not sure if I want to. I got an Amazon, which I never use. I don't know if I want to get into the links. I don't know. Maybe, somebody, that's probably Baby's Booty or Best Unit be telling me, you know what I'm saying, I need to do my links. I don't know. I just like my product, and I don't want to have to deal with all that, But if it's just like good money in it, you know what I'm saying, maybe. But I feel like I got my own product. I don't even be thinking people will reach out to me because I have my own product. But I was looking at it like, if I got my own, at least if I keep it with my own, I don't have to worry about anybody just like, oh well, you can't. Well, I do what I
Mm-hmm.
want.
Yeah. I would not. I mean, I would not put a link in my description if it's a product that I tried and didn't like.
Yeah,
I only put links in for products I have tried and that I've felt were really good products.
yeah. Well, yes, we anything making with Maryland put on there, we know it's good and safe. That's safe like the umpire. that's
I was gonna tell you, big boy, as far as links are concerned, um, I will say this: Amazon, at the very least, is the one that I would suggest you put in your description and let people know that you have links for Amazon, and then like go on Amazon and find, hey Carol Coleman, go on Amazon and find, well, do they have? I don't think they have DTF film on, but something that might be helpful in the DTF or printing industry or something. Find something,
and see
but
that's what
let
I
people know that you can just, even if you don't find anything, say, hey, because you can do the Amazon Prime link and say, hey, click my Amazon Prime link if you want to sign up for Amazon Prime. It's 30 days free, blah, blah. Or at least shop.
yeah.
Everybody buys something from Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And if they click your link, they don't have to buy anything specific. They can buy whatever the heck they want. But as long as they click your link and go to Amazon, it lasts for a certain amount of time. I forget how long it is. But as long as they shop through your link, you get credit for everything that they buy. So it may not be a whole lot, because like when I first started doing the link, it was like $3, $4 here and there. And I opted for them to just send me Amazon credit instead of getting a check.
Yeah,
And when I tell you that Amazon credit come in handy every month,
yeah.
when it finally does come through, I be like, man, hey, let's go get some supplies. You know what I'm saying? So it may not be much in the start, but it's something. You know what I'm saying? Because who don't like a $5 coupon? So if you have somebody come through and I shop off of your link, you might only earn $5 that month, but that's like a $5 coupon for something that you buy off of Amazon. So
So I guess my question is like, do you have to put like a certain thing in there, or can you just be like, look, man, just hit this link, Amazon, you can go shop whatever you want?
just put a link to Amazon. You have a generic link that you can put down there, and they click it, and it's linked to you. It doesn't matter where else they go on Amazon. They could buy a car, they could buy a house, they could buy a pack of paper, they could buy a pen, and then you get credit. You get a small percentage of every sale, no matter what it is they buy.
And see, I had a misunderstanding. A lot of times I just be so busy, I need to sit down and talk and ask questions. Because I think you had to. I was thinking you had to. Okay, like, well, this we're using this cup today, and you can only put the link to this cup in there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you could just anything.
You can do, and as a matter of fact, in the affiliate area of the Amazon website, they have different things that you can promote if you want to, and you get a bonus if you promote those things.
Oh,
So, like that was on Seat with him show though, where he was talking about he likes to read, or whatever. Like you can just say, well, JD, he likes to fish. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a lake down there for some fishing poles or something. I mean, it don't have to be. I'm saying you still don't have to have anything specific. They do have just a Amazon generic link that you can click. They don't go to anything in particular. It just goes to Amazon. And if they click it, they can go start shopping, and whatever it is that they buy, you get credit for it.
yes, that's why I say I need to get a better understanding because a lot of this stuff I don't know, and I just feel like I don't know why. You know what? And I have to commend y'all because y'all do so much and y'all take her out of business. I be over here
A
like,
lot.
baby, I am swamped. You know what I
It's a
mean?
lot.
I be like,
It's a lot.
it is.
It
It
is
is. I
a lot.
mean, 'cause,
But I will tell you this though. Yes, they have a generic link. But imagine if I was to tell you, you know, you need to root for the Cowboys. They're a great team. Go root for them. You know, that's a little bit different than me saying we got the best quarterback. Our quarterback is blah 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 blah. He got this amount of stats or whatever. We got the best coach because our coach done won blah 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 many games. But you it allows people to connect and want to shop with you a little bit better when they have something specific to go look for, as opposed to just saying, "Hey, click my Amazon link and go shop." You know, hey, you know, we're using this. This is because people will see that and they're like, "Oh man, that's cool. I want to try that." So yes, it is better to have a specific link, like you do sublimation. So you could maybe find some sublimation blanks. You know, order a couple of them, have them there at the house, and say, "Hey, I got this blank from Amazon." You can click the link in the description, and they'll go there. And then you can also do a search for sublimation blanks and buy. I think Patrice did that just the other day. So you can expand on it a little bit, but yeah, it's better to have a specific link so that folks will definitely go because they see what you have and they want it too. But you don't have to have a specific link.
Yeah.
And like with crafting videos, you know, if you're using certain things and you like them and they work well and you know what size people need and you know how many people need, if you put those links and put, you know, information in the link, it helps them to get the right things. And so, you know, to me, that's kind of a good reason to go use the links is you get what somebody else used and approved that. So. But yeah, if somebody goes in and buys these rhinestones and then they also buy 3 other things, you get credit for those 3 other things too. And it's
like Shandy says, she on Amazon so much. Put the link. I mean, you have a wide range of supporters. You have people who will shop your links just because they want to help you. So don't sleep on that.
Yeah.
And like, so, I need to use my own. I can't use my own, so I will literally go into one of my YouTube buddies' videos and I'll click on their link and I'll buy whatever I need from Amazon.
Help them out.
I never thought about that.
Do
they have an eBay link?
I've never heard of an eBay.
Because I buy so many printers, boy. If I use they link, boy, it's gonna be
right. I don't know an eBay link, but I know there's an Etsy link. A lot of times, you know, I'll get designs off of Etsy. I'm an Etsy affiliate. Who else is a off the wall affiliate that you may not think of? But yeah, there's affiliate for some of everything out there, honestly. You just have to ask, you know, the folks. Just like the software that I started selling, I didn't know I could sell it. I just one day was like, hey, you know, I love this software so much. Can I offer to resell it for you? And, heck yeah. And I've been selling ever since. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there that you can get.
I do have one more, the Glowforge affiliate link.
Oh,
or it's I don't know that it's an affiliate, but it's a referral link.
Yeah. Long as they paying, girl. Long as they paying.
One day.
Oh, I got a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Maybe Miss Eve, you can help her out. She said she wanted to get a detailed printer, but don't know how I will be able to do the designing part. I do sublimation and only use silhouette to design with.
So because you design so well, let me put it this way. For me, the best files I have found to work with in DTF are SVGs, ironically enough. So as long as someone sends me a design in an SVG format, usually I know the resolution is going to be great and I don't have to worry about the pixelation. You can create and design in Silhouette and save it as an SVG and then import it into your DTF software, because most DTF software is just strictly RIP software, meaning it's the bridge from your computer and your computer telling the printer print white, because most printers don't print white. So our computers aren't really equipped to tell the printer to print white, so to speak. I don't know how else to explain that. but the Rip software really isn't for designing in anyway. So you can design, like I design in Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, and then send it to the Rip software. You don't necessarily. Now, Cadlink does have some designing qualities to it.
Yep.
So, like, there are certain things that you can do in Cadlink you can't do in any other Rip software. Like, for instance, you can rasterize your
Yep.
image, put the dots in the image. And if you wanted to see what that looks like, I printed out an example of that. You also can, what else can it do, big boy? You also can there's a
They
lot
got
of
GIMP.
stuff.
They got GIMP.
They
I mean,
do
you know,
have GIMP. So
yeah.
you can design in GIMP and bring it over, and it's tied into the software. It works directly hand in hand. But there's some stuff that you can do even if you don't have GIMP
Yeah,
or
it's
a design software. Like for instance, you can change a color. So if
yep.
I bring in a picture of an M&M's bag and I'm like, in my image, I want the M&M bag to be purple, you can use that software to touch the yellow and tell it change it to this color. And you can pick purple and the software will do it for you. So it has little stuff like that that you can actually do that you won't find in other RIP software. But aside from that, you don't design in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
software.
I tell people like this: you design wherever you want to design, bring it in,
Right.
size it, and print.
Yeah. So you can use silhouette. You can still keep using it
Yeah,
like you've been doing. Since you know it, don't break it and do something different.
that's right. Yeah, you can still do everything you need to do. You just save it, bring it over, and print. And that's one good thing about that RIP software is that you don't have to learn anything new. Only thing you have to really learn is once you get it set up, the size and size. I think the only thing I really teach people is how to size it, how to duplicate, and how to
Right.
print.
Right.
That's it. Oh, and how to nest. You got to.
Yes. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do gang printing. Yes.
Gang sheet, yeah. But that's it. Anything else is just, extra.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right.
that's a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it. I love
I do
it.
love
So,
DTF. DTF
uh,
is so cool.
oh yeah, it's like I say, for lazy people like me. I mean, that's just the crafting part. You know what? It saves me a lot of time. I can actually go back to what I used to like to do it. Well, before I started, the ink, I used to thought I was okay, getting pretty good at designing.
Mm-hmm.
I really used to like designing, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I used to really spend a lot of time with Holly and Flawless.
Mm-hmm.
So he would
I
just
can
show me
do
all
it.
that amazing stuff and I'd be like I used to take pictures. I used to take a picture of Flawless stuff and I would put it in my in a little corner and I would try to go and design the shirt the same design that he did because it would just be that good,
Mm-hmm.
and just try to figure out the blending, the fading. It was
Yeah.
crazy, crazy.
I couldn't figure that stuff out. So I was like, I go on Etsy in a hot minute
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
be like, "Ooh, that's a cute design," and buy
Mm-hmm.
it and print it because I'm not a designer.
Yeah. That designing was like a rabbit hole to me. I'd go in there and I'd
Mhm.
stay forever, and it still was never great. So.
The other reason I love Creative Fabrica, girl, woo! Oh, I love that website. They
Yeah.
have I mean, the designs are already there for you. You don't have
Yeah.
to do anything. So
Yeah.
maybe rearrange some stuff, like put the dog right here and the person right there, and bam, you got your picture.
Yeah.
And I love that website. And for one flat fee,
Yeah.
whatever. You need to be an affiliate for that too, big boy, because that'll help. They pay pretty generous for their referrals,
Oh
and
yeah.
because you do DTF, you can promote them as a source to go get images to print DTF. That could work for you as well, and
Mm-hmm.
their affiliate program actually is very sweet. I promote them as hard as I can because they've been taking care of me. So.
So they sell designs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need because I ain't got. You know what? And I really want to, but I don't have time to design. But I really need some really really nice designs because I'm finna really start pushing. My partner really gonna be mad at me at the barbershop because he got to take all this nice leather to the house somewhere because I'm gonna bring my big 44-inch in here and I'm gonna start like literally probably spending like 8 hours a day up here.
Wow.
If you go on to Creative Fabrica, you could literally be on Creative Fabrica for a whole 7 days straight. No sleep, no eat, no bathroom breaks, nothing, and never see everything that's on that website.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Now, do they have some? Do they got some? You know what I'm saying? They got some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like FUBU. You know what I'm saying?
No. So what has happened with this now? When they first started, you probably be like, okay, this is some cheesy looking, not cheesy. Um, I don't know. It wouldn't be more of an urban market when they first started. But now what has happened is they've become so popular at at for not just people buying the designs, but for designers. So people like Flawless or whoever else you know that designs really, really well could come up with their own original design, put it on their website, and every time it sells, every time somebody downloads it, they make money. So
Yeah.
you're getting now a wide variety of people coming in and putting designs in on that website, and it's blowing up. You can find some pretty decent urban type of designs, but then you also can find, and you they all come with commercial licenses, so you ain't got to worry about getting something, putting it together, and then like, no, you can't sell it because it's cowboy. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yeah.
have stuff that you can, and I think for me, the win, in my opinion, is they have designers who design different elements. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever seen, and I don't have one right here. I don't think, but I don't know if you've ever seen the design where it's like the best friends thing, where it's the group of women,
Yeah.
all different women, the backs of them, and they got their arms around each other. You can pick different women, different hair. You can pick different clothing pieces and put the women, your women together, and make your best friends and put them on, because they sell the different elements of the women that you can put together and make your own design. That's what I love about a lot of the designers on there. They
Mm-hmm.
sell elements where you basically are designing custom things for your customers and you can sell them. I love it. Love that part of it. And it's the creativity of people. You don't realize just how creative folks are until you go on a website like that and you're like, I would have
Yeah.
never thought of that,
Yeah.
and put it together, and it's like you got a hot seller, and some of the hot selling designs are on there too.
Okay.
If it's popular, a lot of times it's on there. So
When I first started on
fonts,
that,
I forgot about the fonts.
oh
Oh
no,
yeah.
yeah. When
Them
I first
fonts will make
started
you go
on there,
cross-eyed.
I didn't have the membership. I just bought things here and there. So you can buy just like one design or two designs, or you can do a flat fee for the month and get unlimited and they're
Yes,
commercial.
yes.
The other thing is when I started, the designs that was coming through my, I don't know, my feed or whatever, they were pretty bad. But the more I looked and found designs that I liked and put them in my cart or did this or did that, I think it's like anything else. It's kind of, they have smart logic and they start feeding you things that you like. So
Mhm.
when you first go on, you might think these are terrible designs, but just keep looking for things you like, and I think it'll feed you more things that you like.
Like Pandora.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
Or Pinterest. You know
or
how
yep,
Pinterest, you can go on
Pinterest,
Pinterest and
yep,
it'll start feeding you stuff.
yeah,
You be like, how
wow.
did they know I like
right. Or
chocolate
the
chip cookies
ads,
like that?
yeah, the ads will just come on the internet for you.
And you
Hmm.
know what? That's those are two things that I really never really knew about for a very long time.
Oh,
Sweetgrass, that's
Like
right.
NC where they have design and stuff and transfers. I grew like when I came in the t-shirt business, it was like if you see it, you like it, you better make it.
Right,
So I grew up like if it's something you like, you better throw it together.
right. Well,
So
in this instance, if you like $7.55 for instance, because she's an artist. If she creates something super awesome, she can put it on their website and sell it. Okay, so like Marylin was mentioning, you can do the monthly subscription, and with that monthly subscription, you can download anything off of that website, unlimited. Anything. I don't care what it is. Sweet Arts mentioned they have embroidery. They do have embroidery designs on there. Supposed to be teaching classes on there as well soon. So that's something else I need to plan out and get organized so that I don't lose that. But there's a lot that more than just you going on and buying stuff. If you're talented enough, you can put stuff for sale on there and you can make money both ways. Y'all, I'm trying to take Creative Fabrica was, I don't know who came up with that.
Digital, like
Their
a digital
fonts are
download.
the biggest sellers that they have, the fonts, because their fonts are just phenomenal. Like it's
How much
everywhere
is
else
it
you
a
go
month?
on the font, and you know how you can go on the font and find something, and then you be like, oh, that's a dope font. And then it says demo version and stuff like that. You ain't got to worry about none of that on Creative Fabrica.
Wow.
Their fonts
Yeah,
are
because
ridiculous.
I'm just, and that's what I'm so ready. I say I'm ready, but I wish I had a little bit more time to design. That's probably what I want. Just go in there, find something, and just print it out.
Yeah. Well, they have more than enough supplies of anything you can think of to put stuff together to make it. For somebody like me, it's perfect because I don't have a designing mind. But if I see a font and I see an image and I see this and I'm like, hey, I could put that together. That would be cute. You know, so that it's a big help for somebody like me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Creative Fabrica is a good. I'll put a link in the description for them for you to go. Is creative. I'm not even gonna put an affiliate link. Just put creativefabrica.com and you go on there when you get an opportunity, big boy, and just check them out.
I
And
wonder if they have a deal. Maybe Black Friday, I can give me a yearly
yes,
membership or
I
something.
do. I have a Black Friday deal link. It's an affiliate link, but I do have a Black Friday deal link.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I need to get all of
Because
that.
for the baby's booty folks, and I'm sure some other folks have links as well, but we have a set. I have a page where if you sign up, it's $19 a month. No matter going through my link, it's always $19. There's others where it'll go up, I think, to 29, but mine doesn't ever change. It's always $19 a month.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely look into that because yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna hate it, but yeah, it's time to get very, very, very active with this DTF stuff.
It sure is. We all need to get our bags.
Yeah,
It's time. It's past time.
yeah.
And when you're coming out of a situation where things were just kind of like chaotic a little bit because we were in a routine for years. All of us had routines. Then that routine was broken. So then you sitting around like, bruh, this is what it's like to be at home. You know, so so you're out of the routine now. Now it's like, how do you get back into the routine? I was enjoying it, not in one, you know. So just taking breaths and saying, you know what, we gonna get it together. But now adding in these new elements of the cool things that we picked up over the last couple of years and running with it. I mean, and make, you know, for those that want to make money, make your bag, make that money, you know.
Yeah, because
And I'm out here to help anybody that is willing and wants direction. You know, I don't have all the answers at all, but the little bit that I do know, I'm willing to, you know, try and help you out as much as I possibly can.
amen, amen, amen. Thank you, thank you. And like I say, you know, and I really appreciate y'all because there's some people who are so easy and so nice to get a hold of, the rich, and there's some people that's like, you send them a message and you see they just looked at it like, I'm like, for real, you can't even respond. You just gonna do me like that, huh? You'd be
Right.
surprised. You'd be surprised, boy.
And that link, you know.
Well, is there anything else that you ladies would like to tell the people? 'Cause I see it's getting pretty late. There anything you want to let the people know before we get out of here?
I would just say that if there's anybody that is thinking about starting a business or a YouTube channel, especially the YouTube channel, just try it out. Do a few videos. You don't even have to upload them. Do a few videos, play around with editing. For me, the biggest roadblock at first was that process of editing. Well, taking the video, editing, how to upload to YouTube, how to just that whole thing. So if you have an interest in doing that, try it out.
Oh yeah.
Jump in there, see what it's like. There's a lot of people out here that are willing to help.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, exactly. And
Especially
I'm
in
one
that
of those
baby's
people.
booty. I mean, especially in that uni crew. I'm talking about baby's booty crew
Yeah.
because I saw my link, but especially in that uni crew. That uni crew is where it's at.
Well, business. I think, and that's one thing. I got just a little bit more behind the scenes, business to take care of, especially with this pandemic. There's, I think that's what really gets me. I have a lot of behind the scene business paperwork and make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. You know what I'm saying? And I think I almost got that taken care of to where it's really time to go. It's we finna do it. But I thank y'all for definitely look at that. Boy, y'all own it. Thank you, baby's booty. Oh, hold up, girl. You know my heart. Oh, girl, and make remember editing. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. I've been having this man footage for a whole week. And I need to go drop it. I've been for a whole week. I'm like, oh my. But I think it's the first one. And, the first one is always a little rough because it's the first time you done did it. But I'll give anybody advice, man. YouTube is great. I'm at the point now to where I need to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to make my videos better. That's my next goal. To take my video and editing level to the next step, the next stage. I'm gonna get off this phone and get on the laptop where I can really take advantages of StreamYard and stuff like that.
It will make a difference for you. It'll make it easier for you. I'll put it that way. And
Yeah.
it'll also make it easier to have help. Because
Yeah.
of course, the bigger you get, it's helpful to have someone in your corner to navigate while you focus on the show. Um, Something else I wish I had taken advantage of when I had the opportunity. But real quick, Nicole asked what is trending or is a hot seller this season. You also, Nicole, was talking about Creative Fabrica. Honey, if you just go on Creative Fabrica under graphics or illustrations, it will show you what's hot because the things that trend the most show up front and center as soon as you click on the illustrations and stuff. So holiday stuff is super big right now with the gnomes and stuff like that. So just check them out on Creative Fabrica. It'll show you a lot of stuff that's hot right now. But aside from that, from what I understand, I'm old, so I'm not down with the hot trendy stuff. So I'm the wrong person. My chaps quick to let me know I'm not trending.
Oh no, they didn't. No, no.
I ain't worried about it. I'm okay with that. I'm
Man,
okay. I'm okay with that.
girl, you be dropping hot videos. I'd be like, dang. I'd be like, I want to say, I'm trying, like I said, man, I'm trying to learn to take it to the next level, see how y'all doing, what y'all doing. Because I'm like, I need to add a little spice, a little excitement.
You need the one that's on fire, man. Uni is on it. That's who you need to look at. The best Uni. Follow her footsteps. Them some big footsteps to follow. I'm trying to tell you.
Man, Uni, she just, oh my God. They just love her. She is just so loved. She
Marilyn, she
just,
told me the story with how you guys, that was very amazing and inspiring. So we definitely appreciate having you.
oh,
I
she told you.
appreciate being able to hang out with you. I'll say that.
She told you my story. She told you the whole story.
I'm talking about making with Marylin.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
I knew not to ask the story about Big One. Now I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I ain't
might
even
know
heard
the story of Big Boy. Right now, I can't think of it, but I might know it.
I ain't even heard the story about making with Marylin. I'm not getting my
Yeah,
popcorn ready.
yeah, yeah.
So
How she met up with Marylin? Yeah, that's what's
yeah,
up.
I was about ready to give up and be done with it. And there's mean people out there, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It was just my channel's been a slow growing channel, and I was ready to say I'm done with it. And I literally saw just a really short video of her, and
Oh yeah.
she's sitting, she like the camera is right here, it's really close to her, and she looks at it. She's talking about don't give up, keep going, don't give up. And that might have been the first video I ever saw of hers, and it's like
Oh.
I think she's talking to me, and it just
Oh.
evolved. It evolved, and she's one of my biggest supporters, pushers, lifters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your name is bomb.com. I'm trying to tell you. I love
Yeah.
that one.
That uni crew is
Mhm.
it's like a mob and a cult. They don't play.
Yeah.
Uni crew something serious. I ain't lying. They don't play. You know what I'm talking about? Well, if I could get milk coat like that, boy, I'd probably be rich one day.
It was funny. You were talking about the godmother the other day, and I was like, that's Uni.
Yeah.
That's the godmother right there.
And let me tell you something. She is so protective. And I am not playing. Please, if you are one of Uni's people, man, you better watch out. Man, you gotta watch out, man. Uni don't play about her people, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, she don't play about. She will go to war behind her people. She don't care.
Yeah.
But that's how it's supposed to be, though. That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It should be, anyways. But I'm sorry, big boy. I didn't mean to interrupt your shutdown sequence on the show. I just saw the
Oh
question
no,
Nicole asked.
man. See, as soon as you say something about her, look at that. It goes
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Uni is what's up. She's a sweetheart.
I told y'all I was tired. I passed out, but I'm back.
I'm about to go where you was at, 7:55. I'm trying to tell you, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm
I, I
pass out.
I hope she enjoyed her Black Friday sale. I got me a nice piece of art.
Oh, that's awesome. I missed it. I was knocked out.
Girl, I
I
was up in
slept
there.
all day.
Girl, I was up in there bidding with my little powder. 150, 165,
Oh,
175, 200.
that's funny.
So I hope they did great. They had a great time. Please, everybody pay attention. This Sunday, 8 o'clock Central Time, Baby's Booty, every Sunday. Next Saturday, 7 o'clock, the premiere of Make It with Marylin Live. I did not make the cut this time, but I'm hoping next time I get to call up to the show. You know what I'm saying? You know. So please, next Saturday, 6 o'clock is going down. Thanks to all my guests making with Marylin, the lovely Eve. Want to say thanks to oh my God, I am so forgetful. Who do we have yesterday? The Squad
Stacy.
podcast, man. That was a really great
Squad
show.
pod, and then Stacy was before that.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy, oh my God. Oh my God. She had us up in tears. Thank y'all so
Mm-hmm.
much. Next week, I'm sorry, y'all. My fat butt gonna be somewhere asleep Thursday at 9:30, farting and coughing up ham. But that Friday, 7:55. 7:55.
Oh, please tell her bring the music.
Oh, she already know what it is. She ain't.
Okay.
Hey, she gotta have the music just for to get admitted into the live. You know what I'm saying? So I have a feeling there ain't gonna be no script. There probably ain't gonna be no questions. We probably 7:55. We probably just gonna vibe out. It's probably gonna be late night. It's probably gonna be like the club. I'm gonna have a disco ball and everything. You know what I'm saying?
That works. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I heard that 7:55. I'm drinking a cup of green tea. Hold on, go through these glass colors. Do you still have the guitar? Yeah. Oh man, I love. And then, did you? Oh, you got to go back and watch that because she made. Okay. 7:55 is she used to like DJ, right? She put down a track on the live, rap it like the whole song. She in there with the hook and everything. So y'all definitely go check that out, and then make sure y'all go hit Monday mentions. Oh yeah, the show was awesome. Yep. Make sure y'all hit Monday mentions on Monday. And oh my God, hung with him and oh yeah, it was so fun. Oh, make it with Marylin prime time. Woohoo! Yes, go ahead there.
Can't wait.
It's going.
7:55 say I'm ready now. Let 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 me on, let me on. Oh man, I can't wait. Hey, it is going down. Maybe I put a repeat on Thursday. No, I'm just playing. But you know what I might do? I think I might drop that. I work on it all week, and I drop that. When I went to Liberty Graphics, I dropped that so we'll have something to watch on Thursday.
That'd be cool.
I got it. Check it out. Hey, Stacy was the truth. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Miss Crafty with Stacy. I love when people get comfortable, let their hair down, and just, man, love it. So, y'all know what it is. Thank y'all. I'm sorry the big boy was a little discombobulated today. Man, we flooded the house. We just barely got it cleaned up. So, I'm sorry. I would have been a little bit more prepared today. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you next time we coming with that straight pressure. Y'all know how I do with that heat. But one last time. We're going to ring the bell.
I think that was the coolest thing.
Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all. There goes 7:55. Man, y'all know what it is. Appreciate y'all coming here. Can't wait to see y'all next Friday for 7:55. Y'all know what it is. Big boy.
Oh.